Yeah. Let me tell everybody to refresh.
Refresh.
All right. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Spectrum kicked us off real quick, so we had to switch over to the backup internet. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to this video though. Like, let's pick right back up where we left off.
Showing me love, and while she out here shaking and she fits like a glove. When I hit it from the front and on the side and above, but I know that your body be moving, 'cause once I start, no stopping the groove. And jump in the pig and just something you do. Keep the movie, the one I be losing. And if you don't move, you the one that be losing.
I feel like that Tom was huge in real life. Too memey. So you think that it's like on purpose?
Like, I almost feel like it could be Coheed, like Cambria. Not. It doesn't sound like them at
Yeah.
all, but I just feel like they can be in that realm.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, even if it's a meme, like, still, oh man, still put your, like, the rap just makes it feel like a meme.
Yeah.
And that's sad because I'm like, if he wasn't rapping there, you'd be like, this song is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, it's like Coheed. Like, if I listen to Coheed, I would then listen to this right afterwards.
I could see that.
But with the rapping, I would turn it off. Instantly turn it off with the rapping. And that's not even being harsh. That is being mad real because I'm pretty sure when they were recording this, I'm pretty sure nobody in the studio was like, hey, bruh, that rapping, nah.
And so here we are.
So, shouts out to Jason, 22 months in a row. Thank you for the subscription. But, yeah, I just feel like nobody, like, his bandmates, nobody was just like, hey, man, let's not do this rapping part. Like, let's do this. Like, I don't know, unless it is a meme, but then it's like, why?
I don't know. Rap and metal is good. Linkin Park is good. Okay. I think like where we're at too in terms of like. Oh, I see what you're doing.
What you were saying?
I think in terms of like where we are, like with like rap metal, like it's we played like Kim Dracula like a couple months ago. I know that Ronnie Radke is doing some like absolutely insane like rap metal stuff, but it's like it's got these choruses, but it's so much more aggressive. Like it's just like it's nonstop, like to that level where you're like, wow, like this kind of rap matches this kind of sound.
Yeah.
It's like very aggressive.
That was new metal. Like, new metal. Like, Mike Shinoda, that's Linkin Park's rapper guy.
Right.
Limp Bizkit, that's new metal. Like, but this, I mean, I would tell them more follow Coheed.
Yeah.
Like, Coheed, I mean, technical when it comes to all the guitar playing and stuff like that. But with this, like, singing-wise, like, instead of doing the rap, sounds too memey. Sounds like somebody who listens to rap.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't enjoy this because it's just not good rap.
Yeah.
I enjoy the singing part of it. So it's like, and I'm sure other people listening to it are probably like, why did he rap?
Yeah. So
So
I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna play.
I mean, like what's crazy is like that his like singing voice is a really good voice.
It's really good.
Yeah. So like play. Yeah, I think that's what essentially what you're saying is just like play into that.
Yeah, put your best foot forward.
Yeah, for sure. But even like Slipknot, they were rap metal, but also too he was like singing half of it. This is fun. Breaky.
This is dope.
And Flamethrower? Come on.
Like, you could even add like the like, but if we're talking about the music, like the mix,
Yeah.
and the masters, I don't know. Maybe it's a compression thing. I don't know.
I think it is. I personally think it is. Yeah. Get Flow Rida like Nickelback did.
Oh
See?
my God, Flow Rider's trash. No, actually, Flow Rider isn't trash. His pop music was trash, but it made him a lot of money.
He did have a flamethrower, and that's metal as hell. Oh, mom's calling. Pretty little interlude.
That's the end of the. Yeah, that's the end.
Love it. Love it. Love it. The big thing I think is the takeaway of the music video. Like right in the beginning, you have like, it's loud, it's compressed, it's like bombastically like people walking, things happening, and like it's funny. It's a good setup. But then when the music comes in, it's like you can hear the digital compression that's been put on the song. So I don't know. I think I think like what we said, like it might need a re-upload. It might need like the full mastered version put directly on the music video or something like that, because there's some kind of something squashing it down. Make it loud. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, guys, I gotta log into our Twitch just in case y'all redeem anything, because if y'all have redeemed anything, I can't see it.
Okay, well, Venusaur's got cake.
Oh my god!
So let me.
All right. Yeah, if y'all, I'm gonna just go. Yeah, I need to go to Stream Manager, but yeah, if y'all, cause I can't see anything.
You feel like Little Dicky is less memey.
Creator.
I will tell you what a BMW sounds like, but I wasn't paying attention. What do you're mid loadout right now? What do you work and where are you loading out of? His real name is Penneth. Let's just say I redeemed the robe. Hypothetically speaking, I redeemed the robe.
No, he didn't. I'm looking at it now. So, but yeah, that's how I feel about him, man.
Yeah.
Like it's sad because I'm like, yeah, I know this could be in that Coheed.
And I bet too, like just the sound of that track is phenomenal. That's what's it's not even that it's like, it's that the sound sucks. It's that we can hear that it's supposed to be big and like awesome, and it's just not delivering.
Yeah.
So
That's a definite re-upload that entire video with the actual high quality version.
Yeah.
Do a pass or just download the video or get the video, strip all the audio, and then put the audio back on it or whatever. And then honestly, in the beginning with the talking stuff, the audio was so bad there. I almost feel like re-upload a different version where it's just a music video. Forget the intro.
Yeah.
Forget that outro.
Yeah.
They don't add any. For me, it didn't add anything.
Just start right into
It
it.
didn't. Yeah. Start the video. It didn't add anything for me.
Yeah.
It almost like if I would have watched that intro, I would have turned it off.
What's up, Kyle? Kyle's here.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Kyle? So Kyle is the band guy.
Yeah, he's the lead singer. Yeah.
So yes, I would have turned the video off with the beginning just because the audio wasn't done right in that actual part. We actually plan to release straight to the song. Please, 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 and then on that one that you do release, fix either the video compression of the song or something. I don't know what happened.
Like basically what we're seeing here is like.
Let me see if it was my fault.
What I can say is we had a lot of fun. We did our best with what we had. That's cool. I think what you might need to do, honestly, you might need to just re-upload the whole thing. It sounds to me like there's some kind of conversion problem on the song itself. It doesn't really come through full.
Let me try something. I just put it in 4K. No, even in 4K.
It's a little bit frequency limited. It sounds a little bit better. Go back to like right before the music starts. Maybe like right there.
Dude, it's been 3 hours. Where the heck is he?
Bro, I don't know, man. It's crazy that this man would do this again.
He's probably drinking a Monster punching.
Do you see how like loud it is here?
Yeah. I'll take late over just like forgetting to show up again. You know what I mean?
It's fun. It's Mimi. It's Mimi.
Ready to the fucking party again, huh? Sweet cheeks, you ready to fucking go?
Justin says that's his new pickup line. All right, that sounds better.
It's better.
It's still, there's a notable like volume difference between like conversations and song, and it should be flipped around. It should be like quiet conversations, loud music. So I honestly like, I understand it's like the best with what you did with your time. It's awesome. It's fun. I would just say like turn down talking, turn up song, re-upload it.
Yeah.
It's really
what we're saying honestly has nothing to do with the song, except for the rapping part. Like
it's fun, dude. It's fun.
I'm a huge advocate for the rapping to not be in there.
Yeah.
I'm more for like do it singy.
Yeah.
Sing those rapping parts or do like something else like that, because rapping is not the strong suit in that.
Mm-hmm.
If it was bad rapping to make it memey, I just feel like this could be such a good song. It doesn't need to be so blatantly obvious memey.
Yeah.
Like you can let people take what they want from this song. You can make the video memey, you can make a visualizer memey, but
like music
make the song a song.
Yeah.
Like don't be so blatantly obvious with like, yeah, I'm rapping like this because it is a meme. Like sing it, make it good, and then be like, oh, this whole song, when somebody's listening to it, watching a video, that's when you are expressing your vision in the video, in the visualizer. So it's like, okay, I see their vision was this was a joke, but what I take from this song is like, oh, okay, I do feel like this sometimes, or I'm gonna listen to this when I'm doing this or doing that or doing this or doing that. So
yeah.
Yeah.
We're not bashing on it, dude. We're just like, I'm stoked that you guys got something out. I'm looking forward to see what you do next. It's just, it's just something that like, yeah, we watched the whole thing. It's just what we do. We nitpick. We try and help people be better at what they do. I would say, like, if this is your first release, solid. Like, it's solid.
Am I being too hard? Did I sound like I was bad? Oh,
I don't think so.
I
don't
somebody
think so.
say, oh, okay.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Okay.
The ads got you. That's all. Yeah. And thank you for following Disreputable Grinv.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the subs are discounted. Wink. Oh, Eduardo just subscribed and he said subs are discounted. So if you guys want to subscribe to us, they're discounted right now. So please do that. Okay, yeah. Open a criticism. John was a little. Was I?
Where?
Where?
I
don't think I was, but I think I was just really. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, John's
John. Yeah. Oh, I see. Overdue said it. Yeah. No.
I was kind of hard on the rapping. I mean, I rap.
I feel, but also too, like, I feel like it was Mimi, but I think that the point that you make is a really good point. Like, you have this phenomenal chorus, and then you have like a rap that's like seems like it's Mimi. Just go with like more singing, because that's the strong suit. Like, keep doing that because it sounds awesome, and there's you can make your own lane in adjacent to like a Coheed-ish kind of thing going on. So I like the technical aspect of the song too. Like, it's a good technical song.
Yeah, I would listen to this song with better quality and just like the rapping turn more to like doing singing stop and go or something like that.
Gotcha.
Outside of that, I would listen to the chorus for sure.
Yeah.
I would listen to the instrumentation for sure, because
Yeah.
both of those are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Everyone raps different about different experiences. These were mine. It's not about the lyrics of the rap. I'm talking about the technicality of the rap. I'm talking about the delivery of the rap. And the way you did the stop and go flow, and the way you emphasize, and I said it before, I think you would hit with an ad. The way you emphasize certain words in the stop and go flow, and then the content of it was weak. So it drugged the song down. And it would have been, in my opinion, it would have been better if you would have just sang it with your harmonies. And then I did an example earlier of how if you would have sang it with the harmonies, it would have just felt better and been driven better. And then when it comes to songwriting, sometimes feeling and how things feel with melodies will trump all. So that's what I was saying. And I mean, it was earlier, and I think Mr. Altismo said you were in an ad when I was saying that, because I went into why I did not really like any of the rapping. That was super early. That was the moment I heard it. So, yeah. John's one thing, but ugly is not one of them. Thank you so much. Brody Sin said that was light work for John. I've had him curse my whole existence.
Of course, art is like that. So, yep, 100%. 100%.
All right. So
and Cosmo's right. So, yeah. See, it's technical talent, not talent in question. That's a extremely good point to make.
is JVS even here?
That is he though?
Yeah, because he told me he should stick around for the JVS song if he wants mean. Just Vince said John came to my house and stole my blue snowball just because of how much he loved the sound dynamics. That is not true.
No. One thing I will say, Kyle, like those choruses, I fucking love those choruses. I really like the way you sing on the choruses, and I think that's the root of what we're saying here is like you've got this phenomenal chorus. Just make the rest of your song singing because you can sing.
Did JVS change his name to? Oh, Jalen. Okay, there he is. He's on YouTube. Then there's Joshua in YouTube. I don't know which Joshua that is. I don't know if that's Wahid Joshua or if there's a new person named Joshua.
Jalen, yeah, he's here.
All right. So, I mean, but big ups and shouts out to Astral Project for that song. We're going to move on to Andrew, who's up next. He sent over a track. Andrew, a.k.a. An Overdue Revolution. Sent over a track said, some people can't be reasoned with. And he said, when in his love letter, he said, this one's lyrics are not super direct. It is Wahid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He dropped the Joshua Wahid.
Now he's just Joshua the God.
Yeah, no, he's I think he's on his Finsta YouTube. He's getting too famous now.
He's gotta be low key now.
Yeah, so that song he submitted to the stream a while back called like Mazcow with Ayana Nash just released, and that song is really fire. I hope he sent me the fully mixed version and stuff, so I got that.
It's climbing the charts right now.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at any of that yet, but I know the music video just came out, and that's done by the wizard Ian Historia Historia Productions. So shouts out to him.
Sure.
What's on the list anyway? I will show you the list in just a second. But Andrew says this one's lyrics are not super direct, but still direct. Okay. Maybe guess what group I'm talking about? Oh, God, he's generalizing groups of people. Another 4-year-old song that I think I will remake into an electronic metal like 9 Inch Nails. Hope you enjoy. Okay. It's called Some People Can't Be Reasoned With. I'm very scared that this is racist.
Thank you for the background, Kyle. Actually, thank you for submitting, Kyle. I appreciate that. I know you put yourself out there. And it's cool to have a little bit of background.
All right, let's check this one out. It's going to be loud. I had it turned down.
Okay, because you said that.
Yeah, I had it turned down.
I don't care anymore about the Palestine. I'm not trying to reason with you. Obviously, we'll reach no solution. I present facts, and you deny them. I try to surprise, but you don't change. So now, you feel my hate, 'cause I never change. I won't look back anymore.
Talk about fucking Linkin Park. It's literally the Linkin Park.
Yes, Nick, that's a good idea.
This sounds like the fucking UMP from Modern Warfare 2.
This would probably be fire, man.
When he sings that, I hear that Corey Taylor. Bro went to compression preset and chose a rectangle.
This would be good for zombies.
Yeah. I fucking hate them too. That's what I said.
It is a gun sound, I feel like.
Reloading.
All right.
You heard it here first, folks.
You know he hates you. I couldn't pinpoint what group of people he was talking about. I couldn't really hear too much of what he was saying.
Why is it gotta be a group of people?
That's what he said. Because it's called Some People Can't Be Reasoned With. And he was like, let me know if you know what group I was talking about.
Everybody, apparently.
I mean,
Are you a human? Yeah, I hate you.
I'm not going to say this was anti-Semitic, but it might have been. Let me I'm just playing, Andrew.
Pushing that edge.
I'm just playing. Just playing. No, but I didn't really. I wasn't really paying
It's
too
like
much
a song
attention.
you see on Skate 4. There you go.
Oh, he said it's about the group of people that want him dead because he's atheist.
So you
Okay.
hate them back.
All right, bet that up.
That's
Okay.
IDF. Oh God. Karens. Yeah. Yeah. Someone cut him off one day, and he wrote that in the parking lot.
And Andrew says he's part Jewish, so he wouldn't be talking about his own people. Is what he's saying. So about the song, it's 3 years old, so it is a little bit older. Andrew has come a long way from how he's done things 3 years ago. But I'm okay with all the. This is just gonna go back to when we used to review his music, where I was like, if he gave this to a band and he's like, hey, let's create this song with real instruments. This is a demo.
Amazing. God, a song like this with some big old chugs and some double kick. Oof, that would sound phenomenal.
I mean, Mr. Autismo said Kyle's band play this, like have Kyle's band and then do a feature or something like that.
Dude. If Kyle's still here, Kyle, join the Discord.
Andrew, are you in music production or did you not take music production? Because it's
I think he took it with me.
Oh, he's already done.
Yeah, he took it with me.
Oh, okay. He said, I think I can remake the instrumentals. I'm gonna make this industrial metal. I mean, I like how metal it is now, and how almost like trash. It's like trash metal kind of. Like
yeah.
It's like it's. I like it, but if it's just real instruments instead of the MIDI stuff, and it really does sound like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Black Ops Zombies MP40.
The UMP.
The UMP.
Yeah. There was another one, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was like it was the Vector. That's what it reminds me of. The Vector. This like the triangular gun. It's wild. Run class, baby.
Just Viz says, I was going to take music production, but I ended up taking meth instead, and now I don't have a degree. Okay. I mean, I guess things happen. Don't do kids don't do kids drugs. Okay. Don't do drugs, kids. Okay.
Don't do kids.
Let Just Viz be an example of that.
Yeah.
He took meth. Now he has no teeth. And
that sounds like a him problem.
he's still addicted.
Flintstones vitamins. Just Viz spitting because he has no teeth. Justin did meth in music production. Got it.
Quote of the day: don't do kids drugs. Well,
let R. Kelly deal with the kids.
Well, I mean, maybe if drugs quit kids, you wouldn't have to worry about
right?
kids doing drugs, huh?
That's fucking deep as shit right there.
No, come on, talk to me.
I do adult drugs instead. Yes.
All right.
Hopefully we all do.
All right. The next track. Well, I mean, I don't. Do we have any more to say about Andrew's track? Just like remake it, recreate it, redo it.
I mean, but 3 years old. That was back in the day when we were harping on him to get a real band. I was gonna say if Kyle's here, Nick threw the Discord in there. Join our Discord. Maybe some collabing can happen. He messaged me the other day about something with Valencia. If you guys have a band and you want to, like, I can hook you up with a student producer if you want to demo stuff in the band. Like if you want to come into the studio and do it, just you already messaged me. Just message me again,
guys. I just want y'all to see this. This is why the list looks the way it does, because this is the love letter
I want to lose my voice
that the Crow sent. I am 100% not reading all of this, but it looks like it's about Kevin Hart's production company, which is called, I think, the Hart Network or something, or the Hart Productions or something like that. I don't know. I'm not I'm not reading all of this. Thanks. But if you guys want to read it, it's on the screen.
Well, thanks for the follow, but also bye.
He did a ton of research and compiled the whole thing. You said you did not write that.
He copied and pasted from somewhere.
Yeah. Hart makes the following statements: the Hart Network is extremely valuable to the Harts as a mean. Okay, I guess the Harts aren't Kevin Hart. I don't know. I'm not reading all of this.
I don't know. I like this last paragraph down here. It says Hart also confirms the tools business based on a wink and handshake rather than written agreements and contracts.
Who got him started on like how Amway is a shell company? Who was it? Was it you, Alex?
Yeah, it was on this couch.
I think it was
we
you.
were doing something, talking about Amway, and then the next week it wasn't Amway anymore, and it was the most like sussy fucking thing ever.
Oh, I can scroll down, guys. By the way, I forgot to tell y'all I could continue scrolling.
Put it into Google Translate and have Google read it.
Yeah. Oh, forgot to tell you guys. You know.
No, that's you, Nick. You can get him. Get him.
So, yeah, if you guys want to read, it is on the screen there. I'm about to switch now and see if I can now find his song that he sent.
It's down at the bottom, maybe.
I don't think he sent a song. I don't know. File link. Let me see if there's a file. Because I can't see anything because of how this is set up. There's no file link. No, Riding Blind is the name of the song. Okay, let me see if it's in here.
The KN Center. It's not Kia.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's listen to this song. Let's listen to this song by Justin the Crow. Let's check it out.
When it loads. Downloading from space.
I was born inside of a cockroach who'd been bitten by the snow.
What's up, Maseo?
Raised to be king in a world of fables. I walk and the fall hides beneath my feet. But I'm riding blind. I'm riding faithful of my past. Some 100 miles left to go. They count the days like rats, and with swollen fingers. I'll hit up Tombstone tomorrow. Show of hands, I'd like to know.
Do we prefer thunder
To the roaring city lights, I didn't know. No, I'll have to keep that one in mind.
Did you record all this stuff through? It sounds like it was like it's like half a song here.
This place ain't like I remember. Like the days when it was slow.
There used to be mountains here, they were hollowed out to fit all the gold.
It's like they say just south of Bristol. In that town nobody knows.
Tom Waits.
There was a guy once in these green hills, but he went fishing long ago.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was.
I was talking into a muted mic. It ain't over. Nah, it's over.
It's got another 4 minutes on it.
All right. Shouts out to Justin the Crow Ward with that track. It's called Riding Blind. How do you feel?
Tom Waitsy.
Okay.
Tom Waits. Rain Dogs. Is that the album? Rain Dogs. Let me look it up.
I don't have anything to say at all. The reason why, and I will say this just if there's a bunch of new streamers and stuff, I mean, new viewers and stuff. The reason why I don't have anything to say at all is because I've said it before.
Yeah.
And so I will just say it again for all the new people. This sounds like something that Tim Burton would have on a soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I feel is Justin, if he did claymation, which it takes so much time to do, and I understand why it's not something that's being done and all of that stuff. But I feel like if he lent his skills to somebody doing cartoon or claymation or something like that, or any kind of Western or any kind of it doesn't even have to be Western, man. I could hear some of this stuff in Quentin Tarantino films.
Yeah.
And you know, Quentin Tarantino will put like a Western song in a city thing because it does make sense.
It's his theming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like that's how I feel about it. That's why I have nothing to say, because this is just another one that I feel okay, we can just throw it and lump it into something like that. I do think Justin and Joe Fish would make a very fire collaboration.
Ooh, yeah.
Instrument wise and as well as story wise.
Yeah.
And with what they do with their vocals, it could be a good contrast to each other.
Yeah, I think so. Kane the Rot King. All right, welcome. But yeah, so what I want from we are listening to music on this stream.
Yes,
and
we are.
commenting on it, so be ready for that. What I want from Crow on his next song, if he's gonna go Waits, listen to Rain Dogs, listen to Bone Machine. Listen to how Tom Waits makes noises out of just things, and that's how you can get your do it, man. Go 100% Waits. You could kill it. And Tom Waits is getting old, so there's a spot for you. Listen to Bone Machine. It's fucking good. But he gets really experimental, and not just like with like notes and chords, but just like how he makes noises. And so he's making noises, and like there's whole songs where like the song ends and they run for like a whole another 2 minutes because the trumpet player is just like tuning or something like that, and then he's making more songs out of the trumpet player just fucking around. Like it's really, really interesting how he just lets sound be very natural, but then uses it. So that's the direction I want you to go, because I know that you're limited by your studio space, and so I think you could still be making percussive sounds, making rattling and thumping and things like that, and that's a very Waits thing, and I want you to go in that direction.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kane the Rock King. Mr. Altismo just posted a link in the chat. Just follow that, and then you can submit. This is the list of submissions. We don't do skip line or anything like that because I don't believe in pay to play. If you do want to skip everybody, you can pay us an astronomical amount of money, which would be well over $1,000, and you would skip everybody in here just because you pay for it. And then half the time we're listening to your song, we would talk about how return on investment is a thing and that you did not receive a good return on your investment. So that is what we do here. But you can submit. This is the list here on the screen. Everybody in blue means that they are accounted for and that I know that they're here. Everybody in red is kind of missing in action. We go in order of how you submit, and we do this every single Wednesday. So, yeah, that shirt, though. Thank you so much.
That shirt, though.
Finally, somebody noticed what I got on my chesticles. Okay? I was going to take my hair out, too, so I can just be, but nah, we not. Yeah, $1,000 if you want to skip the line. Straight up.
The whole line.
Yeah,
and we'll probably shut the show off after that, too.
Yeah, because after that,
what are we doing?
We'll just be back next week.
For $1,000, and we'll send you a free buttery knife set.
But yeah, that's what we do. We don't do the $5 skip the line and then $12 to skip the skip line, and then because I mean when you go to those streams, if you think about it, nobody is paying to skip the line. They kind of just doing. How do you know like they actually honoring anything? Yeah. It's like you're literally just wasting money. But we are very valuable, so that's why we have our rules where it's like hang out with us. Subscribe to the channel, catch us every single week or whatever. Submit to us on Wednesday, and when we get to your song, we are going to give you value. So it is worth the wait unless you submit early, and then you're one of the first people we get to. But it is worth the wait. I mean, there's a lot of people in this stream who I would hope would vouch for us, but they've been trolling me all day.
Thank you, Eclipse.
At least Eclipse said
thank you, Eclipse. Yeah.
Eclipse says you are very valuable. Thank you so much for that.
I think for $10,000, I think what we do is we just keep the camera.
I would invite them here.
Yeah, I would just keep the camera on and let you play a video game, but not stream the video game. It's just you on a couch playing a video game and like just lying on the couch playing a video game for like, I don't know, 12 hours straight.
Yeah, $10,000. We'll fly you out here and you can sit here.
And then we'll tell you to your face that your song sucks.
we can sit here. We'll sit here and tell you like, hey, man. You really gave us $10,000 for this.
Is it worth it? Are you getting everything you thought it would be?
Yeah.
You get to run the stream.
Brody said they will give you value unless John is ready to go. That is not accurate. $10,000 to get the
rush. New price point.
Yeah.
Fly me out from 30 minutes away. We'll helicopter you for $10,000.
For $20K, you can put your arm in one sleeve in the robe, and John puts his in the other sleeve. So he doesn't even. So he's new. He doesn't even know what that's even joking, like why that's funny, but that's funny.
Oh, God.
10,000 and you get the robe. Honestly, I think how much is this couch right now? 70,000.
Up there, yeah.
So yeah, $70,000. You get this couch.
Yeah, discounted.
Yeah, 70,000. You get the couch that we're sitting on. So
yeah,
make him Eskimo robe cousins.
Eskimo robe. Yeah, 100 million in Q raps again.
Yeah,
but also then we're never streaming ever again.
Yeah, if I get that, huh? Put me in a 360 now. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Mustafa has not checked in. If Mustafa is in the chat room, Mustafa, say something. Other than that, we're going to Jalen versus the world. What did I? What? Oh, okay. I was like, why did it go black? We're going to Jalen. That was just a long. Oh, I don't have my
Was it the transition set?
I don't have my my transition set up.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, hater off, you're in luck because unless you got $10,000, we just do a stream every Wednesday.
Yeah. Every single Wednesday. The way for us to get to you as soon as possible is Wednesday anytime.
Yeah.
So if that is your local time, the moment it turns Wednesday, you can submit to us, and that will probably put you first in line. Usually the first 2 people submit at 12-something a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's true.
And then we start getting submissions like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and then well into the afternoon. So you're pretty good. But we got Jalen versus the world up next. He sent over a track called Camp Rock 2/Run. He said 2 songs in one.
Oh.
He said 2 songs in one music video. These clips are from a project a friend is working on called Danny Miller's War. All right. I'm interested.
Okay.
I am very interested.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever said that for a Jalen versus the world song. I am very interested. Because he is an actor in his other life, if you guys didn't know that. So that's
where he makes his big bucks.
Yeah, so let me put this on the screen so it looks correcto mundo for you.
90K, you can possibly get JVS featured, but it's just him crying in the intro.
All right, let's watch this. It's called Camp Rock 2 Run.
Take me there.
Let's go!
This is how the video is, by the way.
Yeah, this is how the video is.
Okay.
The one black guy in the video is Jalen.
Rockstar, yeah, 'cause I'm a rock star, yeah, do what it takes to be a rock star, yeah, 'cause I'm a rock star, I need a new guitar, yeah, too many flows, yeah, out on my own, nowhere to go, yeah, I'll take it slow, yeah, I'm ready to go, I just had to change my scene.
Jalen, your friend scared the fuck out of me. I'm just letting you know that, by the way. This guy, I think he's killed a couple people. And look at Jalen just in the woods.
Just being a target.
Yeah, just look at him in the woods. Look at him. He's the only one not wearing jeans. He probably got sticks. He doesn't have Dockers on either.
I'm not knowing what they see in me. I just know that they believe in me.
That's his scream.
Come on. Guy with the banjo.
I think this song is about Jalen getting captured and put out there in the woods.
This whole video is him against his will.
I think this is about.
Is that why he was in the middle of between two white guys?
I think this is how. I think they captured him and was like, "We're going, boy, we gonna show you what it's like to be a real Southerner, boy. Listen to this banjo."
Somebody's always after you.
I hear it now.
Somebody's gonna capture you.
That-
Don't run, 'cause I will find you. Don't hide, 'cause I will seek you. Don't fear,
Oh, yes.
don't fear, 'cause I am near. You are right.
This is like a 90s sitcom, a vampire movie intro.
The effect, too, that's happening.
It was edited by Jalen, even though this is he said it's a project his friend is working on.
Is it the same person that leaks his stuff?
I think so. No, without making too much fun of this track, if the mixing was done better,
And that scream was actually a scream
instead of
like a. Is everybody asleep right now? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like if I don't know where he got the beat from, or if that is his friend's band.
Yeah.
Who maybe did the beat and stuff. I almost feel like if he went in the studio with an actual producer that coached him, they could come out of this with this being something cool, because it does sound like a Daria theme song. Like Daria's
everybody fucking bounce. Blah, 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 bam,
this
bam,
is
bam, bam.
my stop. Got to get up. Like it fits that kind of like monotone 90s sitcom intro music. What was it? It wasn't Boy Eats World. Did he have one too?
No.
What was the intro of that? What is the one with Someone Once Told? That's Friends. Someone Once Told, but that wasn't. No, that wasn't Friends. That was that Friends or that 70s
Malcolm
show?
in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle, I think had
Is that what you think to know and tell you that was gonna be this way?
That's Friends.
That's Friends.
Your job's a joke.
Yep. Ask me how I know. My wife's been watching. She's on like season 7 after just starting us.
There's no black people in New York, I guess.
No, there is not.
There is no black people.
Fact.
Except Ross just gets every black girl for some reason.
This is 100 by like season 8. It's like,
why
where
does
did
Ross
she come
have
from?
like 12 black women and there's no black people in New York and Friends?
Because she's not from New York.
There's literally no other race in New York in the show Friends.
And when you go to New York, it's like every single race you could think of. But in sitcoms, there is none. Yep. Seinfeld or Full House, maybe one. Yeah.
This song is JVS asking for help. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Seinfeld, Full House, or maybe Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah, Ralph. That's so it does. It feels like that to me. So I'm like, if he was coached better in the studio, and I'm not even talking vocal coaching wise. I'm talking like
produced.
Yeah, talking like, hey, do that over this way. Say it with this much emphasis. Do this, do that. Actually do a scream instead of what? It sounded like he was falling away from a helicopter.
It sounds like his mom was asleep in the room next to him, and he was like, "I don't want to wake her up. She gets really."
But say even if he did it that way, it could have been better. It could have been a what? Like it still could have been better. It still could have been like lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. Yeah.
So
the usual things we tell JVS.
Yes.
I look. I'm glad to see like that he's like this is cool, and actually
this is different.
I feel like the way that he delivers stuff and the way that he does stuff, I feel like this kind of music is more aligned than a lot of the other just beats that he's on. So even when he was starting, I was like, I hear JVS being JVS, but I'm also not so against it.
Yeah.
But it does need like coaching. It does need all that stuff that comes with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. So.
Plus, I think if you're going to do that like whole teen bop, like rock, that's what's happening right now. So there's that.
All right. So shouts out to Jalen vs. the World for that track called Camp Rock /Run. I didn't hear 2 songs in one, but maybe there was.
JV is one song, and then the pop punk is another, and he just put them on top of each other.
Yeah.
Actually liked way more than anime stuff. Just make songs about this. Yeah. It's time to switch gears and move away from anime and move into the Disney High School Musical realm.
If he made good anime songs, I would be okay. I just feel like his anime songs are blasphemy because it like doesn't do the anime like he'll mention one person's name and then the song's name is the whole anime, and it's like, come on, man.
And he's like talking about.
He'll be like, I stepped on a spike, and it's like the song name is Cowboy Bebop.
Right?
Why?
Because that's it. Lemonade Mouth song would be crazy. There you go.
All right. Let's Zoe 101. Okay, who is Zoe? Who is this Zoe Doggy person?
What?
Oh, Zoe 101 is an actual. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's somebody who submitted 2 songs, and they're called Zoe Doggy, and I haven't seen them say anything in the chat room.
No.
So if you are Zoe Doggy, like, throw a wave so I know that you're here instead of you just sending us stuff over and over.
Ralph, which is the screaming song, so we can, because we're only gonna do one.
Ralph sent us EML and Silver Chain and EML again. So
he's doing his due diligence.
he said maybe play it after the other song I sent. Ralph, do you see how long it takes us to listen to one song? Why the hell?
We started early today for a reason.
We started early too. Why the hell we don't, Ralph, I love your enthusiasm.
I love your enthusiasm.
You're a good sport out there. But we're gonna do one. Up next, we got Eclipse. I'm gonna put the list on the screen for everybody who's wondering what's going on.
Now that we've made it past Justin.
Putting a list here on the screen. We got Eclipse up next. He sent over a track called Alma.
Silver Chain is the screen song. All right, I want to hear that one.
Okay. And he says, what up, man? You and Alex said screw an album, so I'm just uploading these drum and bass tracks out at random. I'm really proud of this one, though. This original jazz piece is from a band called Baldverk. Thank God the original is royalty-free because this song is definitely hitting every DSP imaginable. Hope you enjoy, guys. I'm feeling good about this year. I love drum and bass,
Let's do it.
I already know I'm going to love it. And also, once you put these tracks out, and they get 1,000, maybe 5,000, 10,000 streams or whatever, make it an EP and re-release it and then boost it up and build it up. Now, the people who follow you will be like, oh, I've heard, put maybe one new song on it. Put one new song on it. But everybody who's following you will be like, oh, I heard all of these.
Oh, God damn it.
But now they can listen to it all in one place. And
Robe.
Oh, okay. Now they can. We'll get the robe soon. But now they can listen to everything all in one place, all back to back, whatever. Yeah. You can put. Actually, you can just put interludes in between songs and make it more of a story and release it as an EP. But still put them out as singles, see which ones hit, and then do visualizers and stuff for it or whatever. Guardo in the chat room. He's working on my mixtape visualizer that should be coming soon. So that should be out soon. All filmed. All ready to go.
On location.
But yeah, we see the road redeem. We're going to grab that. Let's listen to this one by Eclipse. It's called Alma. And I'm probably going to steal it because I don't have
Gray sweatpants for $30K.
Oh, yeah? We should do that? All right, let's listen to this track. And we're going to get the robe for you peoples.
I'm going to pee too.
Okay. Just announce it on the screen.
We're going to be doing this.
Well, I'll put the list on the screen so they can watch the list. perilous and digress into the world of unimaginable beauty. The unimaginable beauties do come and speak and sleep with legendary loves. Where love is not lost, love will always be. Love has not always seen what love will always be. Within the depths of me, I've felt what I feel, and you cannot feel what I see. Snaps in the chat
room. Don't say he ain't got it.
This is fucking amazing. Unimaginable world, as the world will never find peace as long as love ceases to be. Snaps in the chat room.
Man,
that's my song of the night right there. I downloaded that.
Yeah.
He need to get me on there doing deaf poetry.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty solid. Man added a lens flare Premiere plugin to his minutes. Jesus Christ!
The funniest one was that my knees got that pregnancy glow. Brody Zen must have just got somebody pregnant, because I'm wondering how he know what that looked like.
Right.
Brody Zen been going into those hospital visits. She done hit him with the picture of the test. Brody like, your skin glowing. Hold up, girl. Like, all right. Brody Zen been.
You know what this reminds me of? John Q's knees.
Whoever made that, you should listen to Photech Form of Function, and you if you haven't heard it. Okay, yeah. So Joe Fish, that's Eclipse who made that. He's in the chat room right now. Eclipse AMH.
And then was it Cosmo that said this would be good in anime intro outro?
I
agree.
So I follow Cosmo on Instagram, and Cosmo always puts music to like old Gran Turismo videos.
That'd be dope.
I don't know if he's doing it or if he's just reposting it, but I love it because it's just amazing.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
Yeah, Photech is a legend. Yeah, I think Cosmo's heavy on the DMB and stuff like that. So
we've been pretty solid on the last couple of weeks too. Yeah, we had a Gloom. I'm
manifesting it. Oh, Gloom's track. I stole that track.
That's a great track.
Yeah.
Last week had a great track. Oh, man, I don't know. You just keep manifesting this shit. I'm totally here for it.
Honestly, the drum and bass is back. What's crazy is like drum and bass is back on a rise in the underground scene.
If it's like what we've been listening to, sign me the fuck up.
Like jazz, drum and bass, liquid, and jungle are like more on the rise, and I love it because I'm like, oh. I mean, when Future Beats and all of that stuff hit, when Ballet Funk hit, I was like, oh, man, like, now people are starting to get used to hearing so many different kinds of genres mixed into one. And I'm like, man, I can't wait for the future where you can be playing in a club and you do not have to play top 40.
Yeah. And then everybody's okay with it not being top 40? Yeah.
Cosmo said, I made a reel with Ridge Racer visuals and a DMB track I was working on. Okay, dope. Yeah, I consume all of that. Eclipse said, well, my weekly upload came out yesterday, so that won't be up until next week, but follow my page on all DSPs. I guess he can't put EC. Why did it bleep out the ECL. Is that a derogatory term or something? Like, I don't know.
ECL.
Nah, don't get I'm a Piano and Jersey out of here. Those just hit the scene. Why would you get them out of here? Like, I remember DJing all the time and being like, if I played one Jersey track, everybody was like, what in the fuck? Like, somebody came up to me. This was 2016. I was playing at Vintage Lounge, which is now Proper. I was playing there, and I played one Jersey Club song. And somebody came up to me and said, what is this, house music? I was like, wow. And now you can play Jersey, and everybody's doing all the dances and stuff. So it just took almost 10 years.
It's Florida. It takes that long.
Took almost 10 years.
Yep.
But yeah. So now and with I'm a Piano, I mean, that didn't take as much. That didn't take as long. It took about 3 or 4 years for I'm a Piano. So
he says, no wonder John B at the club Stoneface roasting people in his stories.
Top 40 is boring in the club. Man.
Yeah.
I'm a Piano will be around for a long time. It will be. I'm a Piano caught on quicker than what I expected it to.
Yeah.
It took about 3 years from when I started playing it, 3 or 4 years from when I was playing it for people to like catch on to it. And that's so usually I always say like 5 to 6 years.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very behind in fashion in almost everything.
Eclipse people. So I was talking about this in the group chat that you don't check. People are overdoing the future beats in the I'm a Piano and that whole new music wave scene. They're all acting. There's not much authenticity with it. And what happened with Serato Stems is what happened. Eclipse says, I guess it's the SoundCloud DJs that I listen to that can't translate out of Jersey and I'm a Piano. It is Serato Stems that did this. So it's a lot of acting. And granted, Serato Stems are really dope. You can make anything. You can strip things from tracks and all of that stuff. It's really dope. But the Serato Stems started it to where anybody will be like, listen to this blend. And then everybody's just like sucking them off. And so like a lot of these scene events have become giant clout jerk off, suck off parties for the camera. And then also with the mixture of social media where it's like, they do the most basic mix and then the whole crowd loses their fucking mind. Like they play We Gonna Be Alright, which is not even a mix. It's just Kendrick Lamar's song We Gonna Be Alright. And that song came out all these years ago, but the crowd is like, oh my God, I've never heard this before. And so there's a lot of acting for the camera that's in this new scene. And there's not much authenticity with it. And it makes it's lowered the bar so that anybody with Serato is like now somebody.
But also too, like I think the flip side of it, and I think what will happen after is that authenticity will be on the rise again. So it clears the lane for that by lowering the bar.
Yeah, drum and bass is such a low-key lane, which is why I'm just leaning more towards the end. Yeah, drum and bass is like, that's why I said, like, the resurgence of it is so dope, because if you were, like, an authentic person who has been in that future beat scene, you're usually way ahead of the wave and the curve.
Yeah.
And it's, like, good to see, like, how drum and bass is doing it. And, I mean, some people are starting to get on it, but right now they're still on I'm a Piano in Jersey, which is fine. I love both of them, but you can just tell authentic crowd, authenticity, and an authentic DJ and an authentic person in that future beat sound versus somebody who's like has their group of friends that's going to stand in front of them with a bright ass camera on them, post that video on YouTube, and there's a whole formula. It's a formulaic thing that they can do, and I'm like, it's cool, do your thing, get what you got to get, but authenticness prevails. Always prevails. So
I like what Cosmo says. I feel like the U.S. in general lacks a bigger interest in more diverse genres and subgenres of music. Honestly, I think people are just like, without saying it like harshly, they're kind of set in their ways. Like, I feel like you could be about drum and bass as it goes up and as it goes down, and then you're popular when it's like, oh shit, what's this music? You're like, let me tell you about this music. So I think it's just really like people have a small lens when it comes to music. They want to listen to top 40 and not be harassed by music they're unfamiliar with.
Yeah, and all of that is great and fine.
Yeah.
It's, but I just think the people looking for the authentic experience, and I'm gonna just speak because I'm in Orlando right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak about in Orlando. There are a lot of new things that are popping up, which is spreading the sound, and
Right.
I love that. Don't ever get that twisted. I tell everybody, I'm like, I love that everybody is spreading this sound, but a lot of people are like, this shit was mid.
Oh.
And they'll be like, that was mid because it wasn't an authentic one.
Gotcha.
They're trying to impersonate something
Right.
they saw on TikTok or
Right.
online.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Joe Fish, I don't think people don't like art. I think a lot of people don't know what good is. So they get told, listen to this song, and the song is trash. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to go tell my friends about it. There is a huge difference in just like doing this as long as I have. Like a lot of like students, I'll get students that are like 17, 18 years old, and they're like, check out this song. And I'm like, this is not that great. And then they're like, why not? And I'll be like, here, listen to this, and show them something that's like good and well done and authentic and like has depth to it. And they're like, mind fucking blown. They're like, oh, this is what I like, but taken to the extreme of creativity.
And we can break that down by saying,
It's a huge philosophical
yeah, we can
debate.
break all of that down. J-Rob's shit, y'all know more than me. I be under a rock. J-Rob, you got to go outside. You know where I be at. Just
Touch
come
some
outside.
grass.
Just come outside. You know where I be at.
Yeah.
But J-Rob has been to some of my events, and he's come up to me. He's like, yo, if I could go to some shit like this all the time, I would.
Yep.
And it's different. But yeah, Eclipse says I'm gonna start putting 240s acapellas over VeggieTales songs, and I bet it'll pop. Yeah,
honestly,
I mean on social media, yeah, stuff like that is fine. Like on social media, it really it's so like I can't. I'm trying to think of something like back in the day, like a saying somebody used to say. But on social media, it's really the simplest thing. That just gets everybody going.
Yeah,
the simplest thing.
It's true.
You'll be sitting there, and it's not even being like, as an intellectual, it's not even that. It's just more like as you age out of the internet, or you age with your group in the internet, you're looking at it, and you're like, what? You're like,
yeah.
What is this? We did this like 20 years ago. It was like 20 years. Like, why and it was better 20 years ago. Like, wait, here's the better thing.
Yeah. Or here's the more authentic thing.
Here's the more here's where they got it from, and here's the lane of all the authentic ones. This is just a mockery, a mockery of like when Drake released his like house and stuff in Jersey.
Everyone's
and
like
stuff like that. And
real
it was
authentic,
like,
dude.
It was like this is when Beyonce released her album where it was like New Orleans bounce in Jersey and all of that stuff. And to me, I was like, this shit sounds terrible.
Yeah.
With Drake's thing, I was like, this shit sounds terrible because it's not. I was like, why didn't he get any producer who's doing it?
That's because they're in their own circles. Yeah. This is next song. This is a conversation we can have. Dalawada says so many. So interestingly, Dalawada, like I was listening to like Soft Cult. And then I found out that you knew them, and I think that Soft Cult is something like up and coming, good, has a lot of potential in it. So yeah, like it's out there. There's good stuff. And what's interesting is like everybody in here has some aspect of like good ears, like what I was talking about with like authenticity and like listening to what good is. So it's kind of like we can all share stuff and be like, this is good from this aspect. This is good from this aspect. So yeah.
Abeck corrects me. He says Drake did have one producer on there, DJ Gordo. Okay.
Yeah, at least he tried.
Yeah, he had one. Okay. Because I didn't think because I looked at it, I was like, I didn't know any of them. But okay, but Abeck corrects me on that. Shouts out to DJ Gordo on that. But I don't know. And with Beyonce's album, I was like, why didn't she fuck with K Tronada?
Right.
Like the person who's doing this wave, like, or Channel Threats, or like so many other people. But Kyle, I think his name is Kyle, says authentic is a sticky thing to determine from the outside. I mean,
I think when you see it, you know.
What is the outside?
Yeah.
So yeah, like we would have to define what the outside is, because I'm on what I'm talking about. I'm on the inside, and I will proclaim that, but I could also let that part of the scene and industry speak for itself. So I would feel as I'm on the inside. But what would be the outside? So because maybe I am on that outside.
Yeah, he says the people not living the experience, they're living the experience, their expression.
Okay.
That's an interesting point.
Okay.
Next song. I don't think I have an answer for that, but I do think, like, yeah, I think. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real. Just food for thought. For real.
Cosmo J says Drake and Styles Davis. I wish. I mean, if Styles Davis flips any Drake, I'm sure it's fire. I'm sure it's better than like a lot of the stuff that Drake releases. But again, I'm not even like. What's crazy is I don't listen to Drake originals. I listen to all Drake flips though. I like Drake as an artist.
I know that about you. Yeah.
I don't know any Drake original songs. I like Drake as an artist because everybody on SoundCloud remixes him.
Alawada says make it helicopter. Oh, all right.
Check philosophy. No, we need to do we need to do a stream bingo sheet, because I feel like
that was fucking philosophy.
Just Viz has already talked about how we do our formula when it comes to reviewing songs.
Be formulaic. Check. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were reviewing music. That's box 4.
We do have this great one it's called Gray Matter by Abeck. I don't think he sent the love letter. I think he sent over he did. It said Daddy's back. No, he said Daddy's been gone for some time now. Okay. And this track is called Gray Matter. Let's check this one out.
Yo, Q.
Cash me out, I'm posting up. You ain't be up on your phone, don't get emotional. Cause I don't know which way to go, they take it personal. Cause I got you open up and now I'm vulnerable. Said I'm feeling for your love. I don't know what he wrote. You with him all the night. But you tell me things on the side. Then made me always change my mind. But baby, it's just you. Got me locked into the grave, yeah. No, I can't come out, it's you. Locked into the grave, yeah. You text me, it's like how are you on my mind. Some days I don't even hear from your line. Running in circles, it's crazy at times. Baby, won't you tell me that we all baby, it's just you. Got me locked into the grave, yeah. No, I can't come out, it's you. Locked into the grave, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is it me, or is this like a cleaner auto-tune than he normally uses?
I want to say yes.
Or if it sounds like instead of it's like before the auto-tune was like directly on his vocal chain, directly on his vocal track, and now this is on a chain and it's been mixed in a little bit differently.
What's interesting is like one of my initial notes that I was going to say is that this has a little bit more like mid-range to it, and now that you point out that it has less auto-tune, now I'm seeing that it's less mid-range because he has less auto-tune. That's how much like Abeck's sound, his upper range is established from auto-tune.
Yeah.
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 But this sounds almost it's more natural blended into the auto-tune than versus the auto-tune. Pretty much what you said.
I do like it though.
Yeah.
I have notes though. I can help him through this.
Okay.
I don't understand, I want it back. Like nothing that's worth it is coming fast. But baby, you ain't had to leave me back. She just let me dog into the shot, yeah, yeah. Keep it real with me, like how you on my mind. Some days I don't even hear from your line. Running in circles is crazy at times. Baby, won't you tell me that we are baby, it's just you. Got me like the to the grave, yeah. No, I can't come out, it's you. Like the to the grave, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. You to the grave. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This beat is fire.
Yeah.
I really like that bass that they added in there.
I like that. I like his performance. Like when he goes from his like chest voice up into his like he hits a little bit of like a little touch of shrill in there, and I love it. Yeah. So like we were talking about, like the song has a little bit more like mid range because there's less like backed off auto tune a little bit, and so you've kind of been banking on the amount of artifacting that autotune creates to create upper harmonics to give you the high end. And so really, first off, me personally, I would love if you kept this amount of autotune from here on out forever. I think it's the perfect amount.
At the end, I feel like he should have used a little bit less, like when he was doing the fading out and he put like the notch filter on it.
Yeah.
I almost feel like in the end it should have kind of like been way less auto-tune, closer more to natural.
Okay.
To where it almost sounded like he was talking, because it was like notch filtered. So give me that telephone.
Yeah.
Give me that, not telephone effect, but give me that like we fading into a telephone.
Yeah. I think one thing that Mustafa's here. I think one thing that will help you is going with the pull tech.
Check that off the bingo card, Nick.
Pull tech. Yeah. Hit that pull tech. Put the bandwidth as wide as possible. Put it on like maybe 4 or 5, which is not a lot on a pull tech. And then find the frequency and I want to say that frequency is probably like 8K. Pull tech checked. Good. Yeah, and that's gonna make up those harmonies, those harmonics that auto-tune was doing before. So this is the correction for you backing off auto-tune, is to use that pull tech to create those harmonics. And don't be afraid to just copy the plugin and make it twice if you need extra harmonics.
I think I'm gonna post on Instagram like help us fill out a bingo card, and then I'm gonna ask for everybody's suggestion on what should be on the bingo card.
They have a Twitch thing that will like you can put in the words and it will auto give everybody a randomly generated one. So
really?
that way they could legitimately get a bingo if one card will be different from the rest.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
I've seen somebody who does kind of that. He's like very ADHD and he does that kind of shit. So.
All right.
Yeah,
because I think that'll be a fun game to play, because it'll be like first 10 minutes bingo already, and it's like, who's lying?
Yeah, yeah.
No way.
Well, that's the cool thing too, is like once somebody's like, oh, bingo, okay, what's your card number, and then we can see if their card is a bingo.
Yeah, send me that. We're gonna figure that out.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a fun game to keep
for
people
sure.
engaged. I'll never understand it. People saying that he sounds like Tory Lanez.
I mean,
it's a reach.
Yeah.
It's a reach. I can see why they can reach there. And I think it's more with tone in the auto-tune. When Tory Lanez uses auto-tune, and the tone that y'all hit is about the same.
I liked this when you went into that, like, you got into like some like really chunky air, like head voice. And that was a good sound, man.
T-Pain literally called me the white Tory. Shouts out to T-Pain. I Hate Ralph just said he sounds more like T-Pain. So.
All right. This is a cool song. I like this song. I want to see one more round of vocal mixing.
Yeah,
That's what I want to see.
I don't really have much to say except for that part at the end where I'm just like, pull back the auto-tune a lot to where it's more of just like a tickling effect on the vocals, so that the vocals go natural, because then your ears will kind of correct to, the auto-tune went away. Because there's a thing, and I don't know if it's real, I could just be making this up, but when there's auto-tune throughout the whole track and it's so heavily coded on the entire track, I feel like by the end of the track, you're just like, Whew, I'm done.
No, but literally, that's exactly what's happening. It is a psychoacoustical thing when you add just a fuck ton of harmony. That's why the Loudness War, people were only like listening to the first 3 songs on an album in the height of the Loudness War, is because the more you add harmonics, the closer to white noise you get, and the closer to white noise you get, the more people are just like, what am I even listening to anymore? And they literally, like, psychologically start tuning out.
Yeah. So I just feel at the end, go back to a little bit more natural, use the auto-tune as a tickle, and that might rest your ears.
Yeah.
Or let the beat ride just a little bit more to where it's more of that boom, that bass, and then the melody or whatever. And then that can put your ears back at rest to where you're like, all right, let's give it another go. Let's re-listen to it.
It's a good idea.
But that's all I got to say about that. So shouts out to A-Beck.
A-Beck.
He says, Daddy has been gone for a minute, but now Daddy is back with the jump off, is what he says. Mustafa is here, so we're going to scroll back up to Mustafa because he has now made his appearance. And we're going to listen to this track. This track is called Need Me a Little.
No, you.
It's called Need Me a Little. And
They're hairy.
And here we go. Let's listen to it.
It's like I'm a lady in the 1800s showing off my ankles. Interesting. We broke 800 followers.
It's been a long day, thinking about you always in my mind.
This is very different from Mustafa.
Races all the time, chasing flaws to run down. I'm a smooth criminal. Next time I can treat you right, better than I did before. It breaks my heart when you ignore me, and I ain't surprised a little. Innocently I've been soaking, waiting for you to adore me, waiting for you to need me a little.
Interesting.
In a world with dogma in it, I understand
He
why
missed
it's
that
so
note there.
hard to trust the people in it. Looking in your eyes, I see.
Yeah, Mustafa, just real quick, that Need Me Alone, you missed that. You were close. You were close, but you missed that one. I would say go in and refix that or get some Melodyne and put it right where it needs to be. Melodyne should do it to where it doesn't sound too crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're not that far off.
Or modulate the entire song and then don't change your vocals.
Like, don't do auto-tune because I think auto-tune would make it'll be like, or it'll be too corrected.
Auto-tune has a little bit more range than Melodyne, but I feel like Melodyne has a naturalness to it.
I think he's like,
he's
a little off.
Yeah.
He's a little off to where you could Melodyne highlight it, just move it where it needs to be, and I think it'll be okay.
Or take the whole song just for 2 bars and move it up. Now would be actually fucking crazy. So there's that.
Yeah.
There's that.
See the lies you said and wrongs you had to do.
This is on us.
Yeah,
this is Google.
I might need to do a reload.
This is Google.
Because it says it's playing, but it's not
it's
playing.
It's very not playing.
All right, let's do this again. Need me a little. Double clicketh. And we're going to go to 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Took the key center, moved it over here.
Here we go.
That's what I'm saying.
And why it's so hard to trust the people in it. Looking in your eyes, I see the lies you said and wrongs you had to do just to live in it. Don't worry about me, babe. When it comes to me, I'm breezing through, yeah. My mind races all the time, chasing flaws to run down. I'm a smooth criminal. Next time I can treat you right. When you need me a little.
Gotta bring that up. All right, I think that's it.
Don't you worry about me, babe. When it comes to me, I'm breezing through, yeah. My mind races all the time. Shades some flaws to run down, I'm a smooth criminal. Next time I can treat you right. Better than I did before, babe. Breaks my heart when you ignore
Kyle, throw
me.
your topic out. We love getting off topic here.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So shouts out to Mustafa for that track. That track is called Need Me a Little. Straight off the bat, what a lot of people in the chat room are saying. The auto-tune, he did it at one part, and that sound worse. That's why I was saying I think Melodyne. I do not think he needs to use auto-tune to correct in those silent parts because it's just going to be too much.
Yeah. Too auto-tune.
So I think it needs to be Melodyne. I really think some of those areas do need a brand new performance because you are flat. Like you are flat, and if you recorded it yourself, people are saying like the engineer needs to be fired, blah blah blah. He may have recorded it himself. If you recorded it yourself, just go back in and some of those parts you're flat, bring it up. You're like you drop too low and too flat. So bring that up.
Yeah. That track pulled a go got up on him. Okay. I actually, excluding the tuning thing, I thought that was very interesting from him.
I want Just Viz to write actual something that we can use. I want him to write a testimonial about the stream so that we can put it on a flyer. Like all my homies went live reviewing stories of yours and listening to your music in the background. Come join Discord.
Your music in the background, us just talking. Yeah. What Nick says is a good technique. Play it on a keyboard and then play that keyboard back in your headphones and then sing to the keyboard. No, I thought that the mix was good. I think it has potential. I think that tuning just yanks your whole ear off of your head and just throws it at the song at that point, and you can't hear anything else. So, but I do agree. Don't go with a hard auto tune that's going to create overtones. Go with the Melodyne, a more softer approach.
Yeah. Kyle says, do you think his word small and so on in that same spot was done intentionally?
For Small Worlds, Mac Miller. Yeah, and the song Small Worlds by Mac Miller.
I have a confession to make.
You've not heard that.
I don't know. I didn't really listen to Mac Miller.
True. I'll say this much, we were just talking about Drake and he did Hotline Bling, and he notably, if you sit there, he takes a note and shifts it flat during the chorus.
I talked about how Hotline Bling was stolen, right?
Oh yeah, I know,
okay.
I know. But on his,
and they actually beat up Dram. His security beat up Dram when Dram confronted him about it. Yep.
Of course.
That is a real story.
Of course.
Look it up. Kyle says, I only recently listened to Mac after his Tiny Desk. I gained a lot of respect for him and his musician. Yeah. I've heard I like
to it.
I like one or two Mac Miller songs, but I just never dug into him heavy like that.
Yeah. I mean,
but a lot of people,
I knew that he was a talented musician. I never got into him.
Yeah.
I'd have to sit down with the song and listen to it. I mean, but I'm assuming it's one of those things that he sings something flat. The note will make the mainstream listeners cringe and wonder. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm starting to see that in pop a little bit more as purposefully not hitting notes for essentially shock value.
I'm okay with that because I've done it.
Yeah.
In some of my old songs before. I've done it because I've always had, when I wrote songs, when I rap, when I did things, I was like, you gotta fuck them up.
Yeah.
And
it's the imperfections that make songs good.
Yes, you gotta fuck them up sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the times, but sometimes there's perfect places to fuck them up,
Right.
and it's usually in context.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if it's in context, it makes sense because there's a lot of songs people sing out loud. Fantasia, not Fantasia. What is that? Fantasia with the love? No, that's not Fantasia. But there's somebody who makes that love never knew
Okay.
what
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
And everybody loves to sing it out of key because the out of key is the pain.
Right. Yeah.
So
flat it would feel wrong, but it'd be hard to miss. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna actually. I mean, Maseo says listen to the whole. I'm gonna listen to it for sure. He never did that note live. That's really interesting.
Keisha Cole's song.
Yeah.
Keisha Cole was in key. It's just
it's
a
like
scream.
It's like singing "Happy Birthday." There is no key to that song.
It's just she's screaming.
Yeah.
She's screaming. So it's the scream key versus like actually sonically pleasing.
Right.
But everybody who sings it, they love to sing it out of key because singing it out of key is okay because it's supposed to be pain.
Yeah, but you're supposed to just scream it till you're out of key.
Sometimes when I would rap, if I was doing a very emotional kind of rap, I would crack my voice.
Of course.
And that's the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And when your voice cracks, it's like, oh, shit, maybe I should listen.
Yeah. Well, and it forces that for sure.
There's tasteful ways to input it. Maybe Mac Miller did it a tasteful way. I don't know. I don't know the song.
I'm gonna listen to it.
And then maybe live he didn't do it. But I've been in there's sessions where you're in there with a good producer and a good engineer who's like, nope, we're keeping that.
Yeah.
And
I feel it.
I used to record people and I'd be like, nah, we keeping that. It just sounds real.
Yeah. 100%. Thanks for the follow, Hillwill. Cool. Well, we're on your computer, so we don't have all the crazy shit.
Yeah, Hillwill looks familiar. That name. I think they follow me on Instagram, or maybe I follow them. I don't know. That name looks familiar.
Yeah.
So shouts out to them. Thank you for the follow.
Well, but that's like that sentence that you just said. Once you hear it, and makes you wonder because of how perfect pop music is. That is the foundation. What's up, Jork? That is the foundation for not making it perfect because it forces. I mean, it's essentially when it's all perfect. It's the white noise thing. When it's white noise, you stop listening to it. So if you give it just a little bit of something that's like, what was that? It forces you to listen to it.
Yeah, Just Viz said, when I would rap back in 67 when drugs were doing kids. I'm pretty sure drugs are still doing kids if I'm not mistaken. So, Maceo says, I think he meant Mac is extremely tasteful and very intentional with his tone and vocal choices. Okay.
Cool.
Kyle says, I'm intrigued. Once you hear it, it makes you wonder because of how perfect pop is out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I have to listen to. Jork says, preach, John. Thank you so much, Jork. And then he says, man like Alex. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Jork is from the UK.
Fuck yeah.
Man, them.
I can thank you for this cold because my wife was in London and she brought it back. So thanks from the UK for this grunge.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to just put this out in the atmosphere. I reached out to somebody to see if we can get this show at South by Southwest. So it wasn't like a blind thing. We actually had a conversation. And so now I sent them a proposal to get this show where it's a live in audience thing at South by Southwest in Texas in March. So I don't know if any of you guys live in Texas, but that's something. I mean, it's not an announcement. We're not going to be there. We don't know yet. Yeah. But it's like I sent the proposal for them to see if they can get us in South by Southwest. I'm just putting good energy out in the universe. Okay. So our Texas folks may be able to see us in March in person, and they can wear their robes.
Fuck them up.
They can wear the robes to the stream.
Fuck them up.
But, yeah, throw that out there. And then we've reviewed like 5 songs today.
We started early, too.
It's 10:30. It's so early.
It is so early.
This is when we would normally end the stream.
This is the time that we'd be like, oh, man, we're running late today because we got 13 more songs to go.
This is the theoretical time this stream was in imagination supposed to end. I don't think we've ever. I think we ended one time.
We started
at
saying
10:30.
that, and then we never started our show on time from that point on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jork, for that. Jork, you're out in Canada, right?
No.
I think he is in Toronto or
Toronto?
Montreal. No, I think he's in Quebec.
Quebec.
I'm just going to name every major city. in
Saskatchewan?
Canada.
The entirety of
He's in
Saskatchewan?
the one next to the ocean where the Vikings were,
Where the Vikings?
allegedly. All right, let's listen to this next one by Jovan.
He's going to be like, shut the fuck up. I'm in Kansas.
No, he is in Canada.
Yes, sir.
I
Okay,
just don't
all
know
right.
Which one?
Nailed it.
Which
Canada.
part of
All of
'Cause
Canada.
Isn't
Toronto.
Toronto is like here, and isn't like Quebec here?
Yeah.
They're like thousands of miles away
Yeah.
from each other, right?
Yeah. Nan, shut the fuck up.
Hey, in K-Tronada Town, let's go.
Yeah, so in K-Tronada Town.
Have you ever seen K-Tronada
Is it
outside?
cold in Toronto? Because we just had fun in the cold.
Let's listen to this one by J-Rob.
J-Rob.
J-Rob, who is Formula One? It's Formula One featuring Atkins and ABEC. It's called Project Summer. He says, yo, this song came about because I met this dude Atkins from Africa. His song played at the ABEC song on Spotify, and I wanted to work with him. So I sent him this beat, and he killed it. Cool. Shouts out to you for taking initiative and also blind DMing somebody.
Do it.
He said, then ABEC recorded over a second verse and killed it. So here we are. Y'all heard the instrumental version of this a while back, and I fixed some of the issues from then as well. Hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so Formula One is Jovan and Big B, or Brandon, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
Their producer duo is called Formula One, which neither of them watch Formula One racing. But,
Yeah, I was going to say.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll let them slide.
Here comes Nan. Just, cold.
Oh,
Minus
missing his
21.
girlfriend Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
He's still on this whole flagging thing. The Nandrum is actually
He popped into my class the other day and gave the whole class a pitch. He's like, you could be like my protege here.
Oh, yeah. He's standing on that, too.
I love it.
He's going around telling people where his intern. Whoa, you don't care about Formula One racing? Do not say that too loud. Cosmo J gonna come from you. Let's listen to this track, Summer Vibe.
All right. Get down, bum, 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 bum.
My sexy diva, fame Melanie pumping. It's so good to see ya. Can I have a dancer? Living la vida loca. This the loyo.
Get his vocals and remix them.
It doesn't matter, baby girl, let me control ya. Rock it like a ball, we go Gallivant. Girl looking fly, 10 over 10. Got this feeling we I know if you understand. You're the perfect one, who they carry less. Girl, it's summertime, forget summertime. Give me one more time, give me one more time. Girl, it's so bad, nobody better than. Girl, it's so bad, nobody better than. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. Get high and to get naughty. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. Get high and to get naughty. Yeah, yeah. Get down, yeah.
So the reason why I was saying like redo his vocals because you hear it turn on and turn off.
I was going to say, like, the gate is last in the chain versus first in the chain.
You hear like we came to the party.
Yeah.
We get to, and then it opens back up. So you're hearing the that, and then this low end is low end. Jesus, Christopher Joseph, like
Joe Fish.
This low end is literally 20 hertz to 10,000. It takes up that much frequency range. It went everything ducked. It ducked everything. I don't think this low end needs to be this crazy. Like I love log drum, but this is This was like the
808 log drum.
The wave of this low end just breached every frequency.
This is straight like XX Tentacion Young Brats, where there is
it's
no
just,
other half of the waveform.
It is just the longest sine wave. So it canceled out all the frequencies in between. Like, listen to it. Like,
we came here to come party. We came here to come party. Get high and to get naughty.
The gate was sent with stems.
Yeah. See, get down, yeah. Get down, whoa. If yeah. I feel good, whoa. Get down, yeah. Get down, whoa. If yeah. I feel good, whoa.
Bad little baby phenomenon. It's too many things that I wanna know. Say it's getting late, it's the time to go. I love you home when the sun is over. Wait.
You gotta roll off on that log drum. Probably roll off after 40 hertz.
Don't fucking listen to him. Put a big old shelf on it and boost that shit.
Free up.
No.
Free that up.
I want
free that space
every
up.
time that log hits, I want the song to just stop.
I love the brum, brum. I love the brum, but brum exists in 60 and 80. 60 to 100 is where brum exists. You have a bunch of and that is 40 and under. That is rumble. There is so much rumble in that log drum.
Mind you, our speakers probably only are like rated at 60. So that means
no,
that
but we got this.
Oh, I know.
This one goes to 40 over there, so that's operating as our sub.
I'm feeling it through the walls right now.
But I know
Shaking
20.
My eyeballs.
I know 20 is in there.
What's that sound again, John?
My man said I'm making it work. All right.
It's too fire, like somebody pass me the lighter. She got me a wire, said she just a seller and buyer. Like you know, 2 way to go, 2 froze, I'm in the yard. Hold on, she take my soul. Like somebody take me over.
This does sound like cleaner auto-tune Maybank.
I think I like the other one. I feel like that they're exact opposites of each other.
We came here to come party. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. Get high and to get naughty. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. We came here to come party. Get high and to get naughty. Yeah. See.
Yeah, I feel like the reason why he didn't introduce the log drum back during their verses or anything like that is because of how the log drum is.
Yeah.
In this particular song, it's so like boom. It's just
no, but it is.
And it's like you can log drum does also have a knock. It naturally a natural log drum is more knocky than it is the boom side. The boom was added more with a lot of producers adding the boom, which is fire. So treat it knock first, boom as body.
Yeah.
Don't do like right now. It's a big body blocking a wall and can't nothing get through that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but because I feel like even during some of their verses, like the log drum should come in. And you have like that knock with a little bit of boom in it, where it's almost like a kick, and then you later on get to a more boomy log drum. But you got there's so many areas of that you got to clean up because it's super boomy. It's a
5Q thick. That's what it is. Sound clip that shit.
Okay, and J-Rob even says that's why it's only at parts, and I feel like I can tell that.
Yeah.
Like you can tell, it just disappears during the vocals, and it's like, come on, man, bring some log drum back.
Yeah.
But bring me a knocky one instead of a
eating the whole low end. Yeah, I agree. And I do, like Abex says, it's not even the log. I think it's a bass line. I think it's the combination of the two.
There is a bass with the log?
I think that there's...
You don't need a synth bass with log.
No, what you need is the log and then a synth bass and then a sub-synth generator. So it just goes...
They're occupying the same exact space.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, exactly.
So let the log drum be the log drum. I don't think you need synth bass at all. Maybe layer log drum with a knock kick or a knock log drum, but I don't think bassy log drum needs bass synth. Because what are those two sine waves starting to coalesce to create cancellation?
No, just more sine wave.
It's just out of phase sine waves happening.
Sine waves. I mean, when we talk about harmonics, we're talking about fucking saw waves now. Yeah.
And see, I didn't even know that was I thought that was just a log drum, but if it's a
boom.
bass, if it is the bass line, it makes sense because I was like, I've never heard a log drum exist that long. Like they just coalesced and it made the power of that wave double.
Who was it? Mustafa's song a couple songs ago did the same thing with the piano, and they had like a resonance in there. I don't know if you remember. The piano would hit doo, and then it would be like doo, like that, and I was like, that's wild. And I think the same exact thing is happening. The log drum starts the sound, and then the bass takes over the sound.
This man said, I took out like 2 other basses. Why did y'all have 4 basses?
Fucking low end.
I've never. Have you seen 4 bass players?
Put them back in. I want to hear this song with 4 basses on it. Yeah.
It's just 20 hertz because the 20 hertz wave just occupies everything. So the speakers just focus on producing that 20 hertz.
It just creates one. Yeah. The speakers just move out and they never go back in.
That is some nerd level.
DC offset.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I voted to take them out of my verse.
J-Rob says, I like the boomy log, to be honest. I would probably take out the bass behind it. Okay, try that. Just try that. He said, I don't know, bro. Ask Big B. I think Big B told me about this, and I think I told him you don't need log drum and bass.
Big B stands for big bass.
Abex said, no, I voted to take out both out of my verse.
True.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
True.
if that's fine, but I feel like Abex, if you had a knocky log drum in your verse, I think it would add like rhythm instead of being boom.
Yeah.
J-Rob says, I said I'm going to make it work.
I've said.
But Sale says, yeah, 4 basses is nuts. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Go to a concert, there's 4 bass players and a drummer.
You don't have any eyeballs after that.
That would probably.
Like, I just shat my pants for 20 minutes straight.
Can you imagine, like Thundercat? What's that guy who always has the sock on his bass? Thundercat, Boosie Collins, and then a drummer, and then like another bass player.
And they're like, ready, 1, 2, 3, pluck, and everybody just shits themselves.
Well, they gotta have a bunch of pedals. That would probably be crazy. Yeah, Mono Neon. That's the guy who has the sock on his bass. The sock bass guy.
The sock bass guy.
Mono Neon, Thundercat, Boosie Collins. Who's another bass player?
I mean, if you want to go into the white rum, you have like a Les Claypool.
Well, throw him in there. Les Claypool. And then just what drummer? Let's give Dream Theater's drummer.
The new one or the old one?
The old Dream Theater.
All right, Mike Portnoy.
Yeah, Mike.
Ready? And then all the bass players go like that, and everybody just shits themselves.
Wow.
I would pay $800 to see that show. Gene Simmons, there's a good bass player. Yeah.
And then you have a singer behind it.
They like start. They like I'll do the pre-roll counts. They're like la la. As all of the bass gets sucked into the speaker motion. No.
And then you just hear hi-hat. I feel like nobody understands what we're talking about, right? Maybe if you know, like music theory people do, or like,
oh man,
yeah.
So we actually,
I can imagine that sound. Like,
well, no. So
that's why it's funny.
Then the thing that makes it is like it's an outdoor concert, so it's got like the 6-foot fucking speakers that are driven by motors. Where when the low end hits, it literally just shakes you through your existence. Yeah. Oh, I like that. As soon as we asked for bass players, we actually got a decent list of bass players, like Victor Wooten, Jaco Pastorius, Geddy Lee, Flea. Good bass players, solid bass players.
Man, I would pay.
I'd pay to see that.
I would pay just because I know it would be funny. Like, I know it would be a meme. Like, if somebody did that on TikTok as a meme and acted serious, I feel like normal people would not know what the hell is going on. But, like, all music people would be like, this is the funniest shit ever. Because how?
And before the days of modern stuff, about probably 10 years ago when Backbooth was around, there was a local band called Basements of Florida, and it was a drummer and 3 bass players. But it was at Backbooth, so you couldn't get that earth-shaking, wow, yeah. Yeah, this is how we're going to clean up the earth. We're just going to bass shit your pants day. My J-Rob says my bad for the log.
Why did you have 4 basses in a song? That's crazy. That's just straight, like, 4 basses in a song?
Oh, my God, please. I think we have found the future of music. We just need to make it happen. Oh.
That's funny, man.
Oh, my God.
All right.
One day we're going to make this happen, a super project.
I got to get out of this road because I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Shouts out to, what temperature is it? It's 76 degrees in here.
It is like,
but feels like 90 in this road.
Nan, do you want to play bass in a project that we're thinking about starting?
Yeah, I'll play bass. Just give me.
I want you to be the singer.
No, I will play bass and be the singer. It'll be like, all right, you guys. No, you guys are ready for this subtle experience.
It's gonna be
this journey that we're gonna take you on. I call this song Apricot.
And then nothing.
See? No.
As 4 bass players completely suck up the bandwidth of the entire PA system.
You would have 18-inch subwoofers just staying out. Like, they would just be out. They wouldn't even compress. Like, it would just be like,
just catches on fire. Fuck, this is so top tier nerd shit.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh my god.
You have to know speakers. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on. We're gonna lose the entire.
I know. We're
gonna lose the entire show because they're gonna be like, "What are they talking about?"
Oh my god.
Nandrum says, "I don't mind joining an experimental band with my interns."
That would be educational.
All right.
Oh my god.
Up next, we got Cosmo J. He sent over a track called Panda.
Nice.
All right. He said, "Hey y'all, got a remix of Designer's Panda I've been holding on to for a while. I don't know where my hesitation was coming from on this one. I mean, maybe because like he was doing some wild stuff and was on drugs and a bunch of stuff.
New year, new you.
But he said, I figured I'd share it and see what the group thinks. As always, love and blessings for the QnA, all my homies crew, and Eclipse. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Cosmo J is, like, highly inspired by Eclipse.
Oh. What's up?
I don't even know if Eclipse is still in here. But
what's up?
Yeah.
I'm hacking lol 2124.
Oh, well, I guess he's hacking.
I think they're on the other account.
Who is Sweaty Smitty? Uh-oh, I think we might got some wild stuff going on over there. Let's see. All right, let's get up out these robes. Let's listen to this track by Cosmo J. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to throw it on the screen because he did send it over on SoundCloud. So if y'all want to follow him, make sure y'all follow him. And let's go. Let's listen to it.
Interesting so far.
scammers. Wake up beside the shit, let it sound. Over to ladder shit. They be acting right time, I be clapping shit. I be putting us up in the finest shit. I got plenty of stuff with Bugatti, but look how I try shit. Legacies, found them. Why is he killing no comma? Pop a perk, I got Sonic Gorilla. They come and kill you with bananas. From dealers, I feel it, pull up in the finest. No niggas, they come and kill you on the counter. Rollie is dancing bigger than the pound. Go out to the Grammy, but fully your pound. Pull up, I'ma flip it. I got bitches pull up and they get it. I got niggas just count for digits. Say you make you a lot of money. No killers pull up in the end, baby. CTD pull up in the killer, baby. Call up, pull up, gon' fill it, baby. Niggas up in the baby, gon' drill it, baby. Puppy gon' kill it, baby. Get it. I got broad, yeah, I get it. I got cars, yeah, shit it. It's how I live it. Did it all for tickets. I'm selling balls when he spinning the pop, he spinning. Chop the dawn, doing business in the break. Fucking up shit, she doing the feeling. I begin to the chicken, count to the chicken, and all of my niggas are spinning. I got broads in Atlanta.
What do you smell?
Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family. Wayne C look like a panda. Going out like I'm a Montana. 100 killers on their hands. Legacies, family. Wayne C, family. Package full, Danny. Selling ball, candy. Ain't on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. Open killers understand me. I got broads in Atlanta. Twisted the V in the family. Credit cards in the scammers. Hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family. Wayne C look like a panda. Going out like I'm a Montana. 100 killers on their hands. Legacies, family. Wayne C, family. Package full, Danny. Selling ball, candy. Been out the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. Open killers understand me.
Our day is good. I'm hacking.
How's yours? Nap Time Loops, Volume 1.
So
this was a flip, right?
Yeah, it's a flip. I don't think it's I know you're trying to downplay it by saying nap time vibes and stuff like that. It's not bad, honestly. Only thing I was gonna say. I think throughout the song there's too much designer.
True.
I just like you start here. Like this is enough. That's enough designer. Like, let's stop the designer right here.
Let it breathe just a little bit.
Yeah. Or do more chopping of the vocals, because right now it sounds like you took his acapella and just laid the acapella on your track. Chop the vocals up a little bit more and give space for your beat to breathe and carry his vocals into something else.
Thanks for the follow.
So that's what I would say with that. And I'm hacking is in the other chat room, and he bought his bot with him, Sweaty Smetty.
One of these is real.
One of them is real, but thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for the follow.
They are real until they are not real.
Yep.
Because our day is fine. We responded to you. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up blocked. But I think I Am Hacking is more real than Sweaty Smetty. So
only time will tell.
Time will tell. Our mod will be on it. So proclaim that you're a real person now before you get, But all right. Yeah, so that's what I got to say. Thanks, man. That's what I got to maybe he's listening. That's what I got to say about this track right here. It's not bad. It's not a put to sleep vibes. It is a cool thing that you'll nod your head to. I just think there's too much designer in it. Give me more to beat.
Yeah. Yeah, let it breathe a little. For sure.
Oh, Sweaty Smetty is an AI. Okay, that's cool. So I Am Hacking is the real one.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
We called it. We know. All right. Anything you got for Cosmo J with that?
I don't. I mean, doing stripping stuff out is a little bit hard. It's got that little bit of stripped out sound, but I think that the way that you get around that is kind of doing what John Key was talking about, letting it breathe a little bit, finding that space, building a little bit of structure. So
yeah. Cosmo says, I guess I was harsh on myself, but yeah, definitely need to play with my vocal chop samples more in the future works. Yeah. Also, this sample, so it's on SoundCloud, so it's okay. You've waited a long time to put it out. A lot of people haven't heard a Panda flip in a long time. I remember when Panda came out, there was 3 trillion Panda flips on SoundCloud. So it's almost like one of the rite of passage songs, like Gypsy Woman. Like doing a Gypsy Woman flip is like a rite of passage as a SoundCloud producer. So I feel like Panda is one of them. There's a few other tracks where it's like one of the rite of passage ones. So
Nick's baiting an AI.
Yeah, it's okay to I would say it's okay to put it out, but I would just say do it as a like, hey, this is just something I was playing with, something I did, and then maybe put out a different flip that's a little bit, I wouldn't say more current, but more chop vocals and more unique.
I was gonna say like structure.
Yeah, more unique, meaning if you're gonna take Designer Panda, mix it with what would Panda flip with? I don't know what Panda would flip with, but like let's say you got Rain Down on Me. I think that's SWV. So you do Rain Down on Me, and then you mix Rain Down. You mix Rain or SWV Rain with Coco Jones is I think it's called something else, but it's a Coco Jones song. So say you mix those two together, boom, there you go.
Yep.
That man said, "I got an unreleased Gypsy Woman too."
Yep.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage on SoundCloud.
J. Rob says with super bass. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Sweaty Smitty fired back at LT. This is hilarious. This is good. This is good. Thanks for coming in and having a sense of humor. I appreciate it.
Which person?
Nick was like, "You got any insurance or plans to boost viewership for me?"
Oh.
And then somebody was like, "Boost your viewers now live." That's funny.
All right. So, oh man, I got this all messed up, guys. Y'all are seeing the wrong thing now.
That is.
Y'all are seeing the top of the the sheet where all of you guys submit to.
200 for my fucking hand.
No, it's 500 for your hair.
Yeah.
Shouts out, Nandrum, saw that. It's 200 for the nails, 500 for your hair.
Yeah.
You gotta be getting surgery. You gotta be getting surgery because ain't no way. Ain't no like outside. Crazy thing is, I like that song. I just hate those lyrics because he's like, "I'll buy you shoes," I'll buy you shoes because you're running out or whatever or something like that. Whatever. But when it gets to the 200 for your nails, 500 for your hair,
Man's
ain't no fucking
drawing a line.
Ain't no fucking way.
700 is crazy. Plus tax.
You know what I could do with $700?
You could
if
buy a cold air intake.
That's only 400. You could buy a cold air intake, a turbo inlet pipe. You could. Oh my God, what else can you get with that? You can get
You could buy an entire remapping system.
Man, you can get wheel spacers.
Yeah.
For all 4 tires.
I'll buy another girl for 700.
Yeah, exactly. You can go to DR and get them for 60. What are we talking about?
What's up, Dr. Blake?
You can go to Medellin, Colombia, and get them for 40.
You could buy 2 PS5s.
Yeah.
You could buy 2 Essence Spirits.
Ain't no fucking way. Like if I was with a girl,
and 1,000 for nails? No, fuck that shit.
If I was with a woman,
you could buy 23,723 blue snowballs.
If I was with a woman who spent 500 on her nails, I like that would be a breakup thing for me.
Drawing the line.
Like here we go. This is going to be our viral thing, and they're going to think our whole show is about relationships. If I was with a woman, and see when I talk about a real woman who is submissive in the relationship,
nope.
I can't imagine. Like I could never. Listen here, Alex. Listen here,
Blake.
Listen here, Alex. See, I've never been able to I've never been able to been with a woman who would spend $500 on her hair. What type of hair replacement is we doing? Alex? Nah, ain't no way.
You could flip the 700 to 7,000 4x.
Oh, 4x? Oh,
Bet.
man. Yeah, I mean, it is the
Bet.
beginning of the year, so everybody's doing their pyramid scheme and tax schemes.
Oh, right.
So, yeah.
What did I just join? What's up, Diana? Dr. Kumar Johnson here.
Oh, let's go back here. Is Joe Fish in the chat room? I don't think he said anything. We might have to. Joe Fish might get skipped for the first time. What's going on, guys? I haven't seen him.
Speak now.
Oh, he's there. He's there. All right. I'm going to mark him as done, though. All right. Joe Fish sent over a song called Childhood's End.
Don't challenge us like that.
Wait, who challenged you?
Consult QnA challenge. Stay on topic for at least 10 seconds.
My voice does not sound like Shannon Sharp or Steve Harvey. Shannon Sharp is like, I got to hear him to do him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I want to hear it.
Skip. Now listen here, Skip. Listen here, Skip. Skip. Actually, Skip. You can't tell me. Listen, you can't tell me that Lamar Jackson can't throw the football, Skip. Skip, ain't no way. Ain't no way you can tell me that, Skip. Skip, come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip. Ain't no way you can tell me that. Skip. On live TV, Skip.
Right here, right now, Skip.
That's Shannon Sharp. Steve, I can't do Steve Harvey. But that's Shannon Sharp. I sound like Charleston White? No, I don't. I sound like the black man.
There he is.
When I do that voice, I am trying to impersonate a lot of black personalities from the 70s and the 60s is what I'm doing. It's nobody in particular is who I'm trying
now
to do.
Now do Donkey from Shrek. No, it's not a request show.
I can't do that. I'm not a voice impersonator. I can't do that, but Shannon could actually, I mean,
next song.
Not really. I don't think he's old enough. My father was in his 70s when he died.
Yeah, he was so young.
Almost 10 years ago.
So young. He'd be 80 now.
So, yeah, Shannon ain't, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Shannon ain't.
Impersonate Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder? Damn. I can't do impersonation.
I don't think your voice goes that high.
I don't know.
What are we doing?
What does Stevie Wonder sound like talking? Isn't it beautiful? Like
probably. Probably. Just play me a G chord.
All right, so we got Childhood's End by Joe Fish. He says, another old tune. We know. We know they're all old, man.
Come on, man.
I would be surprised if it was a new tune.
What's that called when you have to buy tubes and it's like old new school?
I don't know.
New old school. I can't remember. A little bit of crackle.
You better not close your eyes to try to impersonate Stevie Wonder. His eyes be open. You just can't blink. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't have the glasses.
We're listening to Joe Fish, Aaron Yeager. This is Attack on Titan music. It's the ending theme song. You're right, Blake.
It's coming out. This is what you wanted. Fuck. He's back, ladies.
This song is by Joe Fish, whose government name is Aaron Yeager, and the Attack on Titan anime was based off of his life as a teenager playing football. It makes sense, don't it?
Against Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. Real Just Viz brought this up. I watched this meme. Is Batman not a pronoun? Because there was a guy in a Batman costume, and they were like, "What's your pronouns?" And he was like, "Batman."
Man.
And they were like, "That's not a pronoun."
Like,
I was confused.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was a pronoun, but
Batman.
Hey. This is a 5 minute and 30 seconds long song.
And it just never lets up.
It's an easy listen.
It is.
I think it's longer than 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It is.
Going
It's 6 minutes long. I'm a Tesla.
Yeah. What are your pronouns? Tesla. I identify as an electric vehicle.
All right. Guys, we should not make fun of pronouns. People who decide pronouns that people who don't know them should call them
Yes, this is the catch-22.
have gone through a lot in life. They've experienced a lot of things. Like
I'm a toaster.
we got to stop this. They've experienced the pronouns that they want us to call them when we don't know them and never met them.
Yep.
Have experienced a lot that we don't know about, but we should know
It's
through telepathy.
Yeah, it's a third-person thing.
Therefore, we should not make fun of it
Electrocuted.
because they've experienced the Holocaust.
Oh, God. Can we not get canceled?
No, they have experienced.
Let
Alex,
him cook. Let him cook.
Like, Alex, you can't deny it because we don't know, Alex.
We don't.
How could we know if we don't know them, Alex? We can't know anything.
The way that we know is that we know that we don't know.
All we know is when we do meet them and they tell us with an angry approach of what we don't know.
That we said it wrong.
So therefore, we now have to assume that their plight was equivalent to the Holocaust, to slavery, to racism, to what the gays went through, to what the witches went through in the Salem witch trial, to what the Irish went through, we to what the Egyptians. We have to, Alex. Okay,
it's the history of
we
the
have
world
to,
repeated.
And I need everybody in the stream just to respect
that your pronouns are bees knees.
That we don't know. Okay.
What are we talking about again? The Native Americans too, yeah.
The Native American. I can't forget to mention somebody who actually has documented history of actual trauma. You know,
Q needs to be when ancient aliens.
Their undocumented trauma is equivalent to documented trauma because we don't know. Alex,
I don't know what we're talking about. What I don't know is, what are we talking about? All my homies went live reviewing your pronouns while listening to your music in the background.
I just
bring back Neat Dog.
I just need the chat room to respect that they have to turn a blind eye.
We're on TED Talk officially.
Please, chat
This is
room,
what happens when you let him let his hair out.
do not use any logic in what I'm saying. Just turn a blind eye and respect, okay? That we must respect.
I identify as a biracial girl. Y'all better treat me to barbecue and potato salad. Oh, my face hurts from laughing and I can't talk anymore.
Joe Fish song is 6 minutes long, y'all.
Oh, God. Yeah.
This is the end.
We're getting there. It's really late, too. A couple weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago that it was just me here? I took one of your songs and I stereo widened it and I did some upward compression and I made a new life, and I think that this needs the same thing. I know these are older, but I think that all of your songs suffer just from like compression from having so many layers. And if you can undo that compression just through an expander, like a multi-band expander, and then stereo widen it, all of your music's going to be amazing.
People in the chat room are saying about to get canceled. I'm not sure what I said that would get canceled.
This is the same thing as like what's the missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Did you see that meme?
I am literally.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
Like
they're mad at you because
Alex, don't do it. Let me do it.
Okay.
You stay safe, Alex.
Okay, all right. I'll be over here in the safety corner.
We're talking cancellation. I'll take it, Alex. You stay safe. It's okay.
Don't use logic. Don't use logic.
Use logic. What am I saying that's cancelizing?
Cancelizing.
No, I never said you was not a V8 engine. I said respect. I said respect it.
Yeah.
I told everybody in the chat room to stop making fun of it. And then I gave a little brief history and I gave a little bit of comparison so that you could understand slightly, but do not use Logic.
It must be protected.
Logic is a program that comes on Mac computers. Don't use it.
I like that Blake is on the uncanceling and Nand is on the canceling. So literally the chat room is just equilibrium right now.
I'm talking about music. What are they talking about?
I have no idea.
Logic is a computer program that you should not use, especially if you don't have telepathy.
Canal John Q. All right.
What you were saying about Joe Fish?
I said my piece. I think he even responded.
Oh, okay.
All right, calm down, you guys. Next song, I can't. I'm gonna lose my voice.
Bro, just play the damn music, man. Just play the music. We're gonna sit in silence for a while.
We're gonna let this marinate.
Yeah, I mean.
Cancel amp.
Why y'all talking about cancel a movie, man? I don't know anything that was wrong with John Q the movie. Have y'all seen that movie?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it? Why is everybody trying to cancel Denzel Washington in the
Who knows?
John Q movie?
Nope. Oh.
All right.
I like that Nan literally is the embodiment of the sheep culture. As soon as Blake says it, Nan starts saying it too.
Yeah, I think this might actually boost our algorithm, though. So
let him.
I'm okay with it for now. So, all right, we got.
People are gonna come and be like, "Why are we canceling?" Or they're gonna come and be like, "Yeah, fucking cancel him."
They're gonna be like, "Is that T-shirt like him?
We're gonna cancel him."
Is that him?
Are we canceling right now?
Is that him on a T-shirt?
Is that him
right now?
It's the hair. Does he have a shirt of himself? I'm so confused.
That is him on his T-shirt.
He made a shirt of himself.
All right.
Cancel the algorithm.
Shouts out. All right.
Okay, calm.
All right. All right, chat room. Chill out now. Let's get back to it. We got. So shouts out to Joe Fish for that last track.
Awesome song.
Called Childhood's
You
In.
can see how easily we derailed that one. So
yeah.
That's a checkbox derailed.
I'm pretty sure everybody has bingo.
Yep.
All right.
Cancel the suede couch.
Up next, we got Just Viz sent over a track called "Sick Freestyle."
Sick. Who's this?
Just Viz.
Oh.
And he says, "I felt like rapping." Wow, we haven't heard him rap in a long time.
Yeah.
And this is a freestyle, so he's gonna be saying, "I do this and I do that, and I'm this and I'm that." So let's check this one out.
Did you do it, Nick? He put it on 20-second mode. Drops mic.
A lot of people just talk. That's all they do. Melodic shit's corny. Melodic shit's this. Singers are this. You can't rap no more. Get the fuck out of here. Viz. Yeah. 2020, 24 new days, I show support. Swerving in the end zone with the benzo like I'm playing sports. I'm punching hours in like Kimbo when I slice my scores. Double up my course to diamonds, mine until I reach the Forbes. This paper sheet, my power cord. Going ghost like Tommy Egan, I'm the main fucking character in Power Force. Shit, I'ma be up next. I'm on my Spike Lee shit. Check on all my tech and I ain't talking about that Nike fit. You can hate me, shit, that's fine. I don't give a fuck about you though. Fake what's on your mind, but it's my time. Sick of you grouchy hoe. Melodic shit is in, so I guess I just inherited. But say you better than me, just look stupid when comparing it. Y'all do way too much talking online. Talk about melodic rappers ain't got this. Y'all so trash. Shut
we can go back to normal, Nick.
Up. How about that? Shut your mouth. Learn to rap better than us. Went from the corner to the office to these A&Rs and auction. All depicting on what sells, learn to carry myself with caution. I'm chasing after dreams, a nightmare chasing after starving. Hunting on your insecurities in every single margin. I don't care, I'ma grind until I buy my mama's house. And I'ma buy that shit again. I'ma make my daddy proud. To be proud that I'm his kin. To my future wifey kids so they don't grow up like I did. I'ma make my last name rich. Man, that's water off the reels. And that's liquid on my wrist. A new breaking for my mama. Lifetime that's full of sin. So they don't leech upon my face. Put 2 shots inside their ribs. And if they fuck up how I move, I put 2 shots inside again. I remember where I grew up. In the hood is where they knew us. White boy that's on the block behind the back is where they shoot up. These rappers on some kiddos say they shoot up at the spot we at. The only wheels that's spinning is the one up on they Hot Wheel tracks. Sick as fuck. What? Yeah, I'm sick as fuck.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
Nandrum sometimes. I can't wait for March Madness when Nandrum is our guest.
Yes.
If he has the time to visit us on March Madness, because Nandrum's ridiculous.
I thought that was good.
No, that was great. I liked it. It was great rapping. It was great bars, so people would say. It was great delivery. It was nice. It was nice to hear because I haven't heard that in a while from him. So it was nice to hear. So shouts out to Justin McVizzleface for that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not bringing low-budget 2B music videos in 24. I felt that video for what he did it's a visualizer.
Yeah.
If he put Just Viz Sick Freestyle visualizer, nobody would have been like, "Oh, it's a music video." Like you got to put the term visualizer on it, so people will be like, well, maybe one day there will be a music video.
Yeah. Dalawada, you guys should work together and do something. That would be cool. A little trade-off. Huh? That would be cool.
South by Southwest, the music side is the March 11th through the 18th. So that would be, if we do March Madness the first week.
18th. Interesting.
It would lead into, like, it depends on what day we would end up out there. So, yeah, I mean, it depends. There's a lot in the air, so we don't know yet.
What was I going to say? If it's, what'd you say, the 11th? So that means that the week before is movies. You can go watch all the movies you want the week before.
Yeah, the week before, the first week of March is movies and film.
Yeah.
And then music starts the 11th through the 18th.
It's wild. It is absolutely wild. More music than I've ever heard in my ears at once. Just walking down the middle of the main street there is South Congress, and it's just like every place that is a place. Boot store, food trucks, music. They're all there's bands and just musicians and nonstop. It's wild.
Dr. Blake says, honestly, only mark I have is to put the subtitles in the middle of the screen and change the aspect ratio, I'm assuming that means, to vertical for TikTok. So he's essentially saying, make the video not for YouTube, make it for TikTok. Okay. Dollar Water says, we have collared a few times, though. I'm pretty sure that means he put a collar on him and walked him. That might be racist, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just sub-dom behavior.
I mean, don't disrespect their pronouns. Isn't Dom a pronoun?
No, but that just means they wear leather.
Isn't that a pronoun? Isn't that like a whole physical?
I don't think it's a pronoun, but I mean, you could make it a pronoun.
Isn't it a lifestyle and a feeling?
It is. So you could make it a pronoun, sub-dom.
Come on. Come on. Don't use logic.
he, her, sub-dom.
Yeah, don't use logic.
I'm not king shaming.
Yeah, there ain't no king shaming here. Everybody should go to therapy, especially. Just Viz says he already did it for TikTok, so cool.
True.
Rule number 2, Viz always respond to haters because that's what they want.
oh yeah, on TikTok, yes, 100%.
Yeah, we don't get haters, so we suck.
Big Rich says no, it's just a lifestyle.
Oh,
thank you for the clarification.
Okay, wait, but if it's a lifestyle, hold up,
breaks.
I'm not using logic, but if it's a lifestyle, and you explore feelings in this lifestyle, and you feel like living this way,
does that then become your pronoun?
Does it not?
That's a question. That's a good question.
And I'm not using logic.
Yeah.
I'm not using logic or brains or anything. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking. It's so I'm being Socrates.
Cook.
Being
Cook.
Socrates. Okay?
And while we cook, next song.
I'm just confused. Nandrum says, guys, can we all just get along? This is Michael B. Jordan's America. Rest in peace, Jonathan Majors. We got to fight together. Just Viz is a fellow black. Don't come for him.
John Q is my pastor.
I am not an advocate for hating on people. I don't think anybody should hate on anybody.
Yeah.
I was just asking a question, not using logic. You know, just not using logic, just asking a question, and I think it was.
Okay.
I'm
God.
confused.
Logic is aight. Science is cool.
All right. What do we, bro? Y'all are childish. What do we have to say about that? I mean, production sounds right. Microphone looks like an Audio Technica, but it's not.
It's the Sony. It's the Sony remake or whatever it is.
It's crazy. It looks like an Audio Technica.
What's your question, Diana? Good places to hire live music all the time. Like
that's first of all, the all the time doesn't exist except for Rhino staging.
Yeah.
But that's not live music. That's stagehands.
I don't know if you noticed, but Nan is literally the whitest person. No, I'm kidding.
Don't do that. So there is no such thing as a place that hires live music all the time. That doesn't exist in this industry at all, anywhere, ever. Nobody is doing that all the time.
Yeah. It's very seasonal. Very, very seasonal.
Yeah, and if you're talking about stagehand and all of that stuff, yes, but that's not musician or music. That's stagehand. Binks isn't hiring all the time. Binks has special events, and if you're in with the promoter or an event that's going on that particular night, you can talk to the owner, but again, that's not all the time. No place is hiring all the time. A good open mic isn't a hiring job.
Yeah.
It's an open mic. That's volunteering. If you want to volunteer,
look at the comment right below you. Gigs for Grabs Orlando Facebook page.
Yeah, Gigs for Grabs. Shouts out to Kyle, but I don't. That's not a place hiring all the time. That is a place to look for gigs. So shouts out to Kyle for that.
Yeah.
That is actually a really good plug. Facebook groups are some good plugs. There's a lot of DJ groups too. If you're a DJ looking for
I mean,
gigs.
if Facebook is dead, the groups are actually still usable. So get in. There used to be like Orlando Bands. There used to be like Orlando Music Mag or something like that. So you kind of just have to dig a little bit if you're looking. So talk to people who book shows. There's only like 3 of them in this city.
Boom.
Yeah.
Depends on where you are. So if you book your own shows and you can get a crowd, then talk to the owner. If you are new to the game and you're just looking for a shot, which you're not new to the game, but if you're just looking for a shot or looking to get paid to perform, then you talk to promoters, but promoters may not pay you. The best thing to do is to book your own gig. You be your event company. You get your money. Stop relying on promoters or other people to get you booked. You do the talking. You set it up. You engage with your audience. You tell your audience where you are. You get your audience out. You sell the tickets. You collect 100% of your tickets. You do your thing. It's like I never understood why, because the rap game was so different than the band game, and it was always so interesting to me because the band game always relied on somebody booking them and promoters, and I was like, the rap game relied on you doing everything yourself because everybody was going to fuck you over.
Yeah.
And then in the rock game, in the band game, everybody was just like, oh, you got fucked over, fuck all of that. And it was just like, but you're still doing the same thing. You never took it upon yourself. If you can bring, if there's a venue with 120 person capacity and you can bring out 75 people, why are you not booking that venue yourself, where you're setting your ticket prices, where you're doing everything, where you're setting your opening acts? Why are you not doing that? Because your opening act may bring out 20 people, and you can still pay your opening act. Why are you not doing that?
Yeah.
Why are you relying on somebody to be like, oh, well, I can give you $50 if you do 7-hour set? Why are you doing that to yourself?
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's more work to promote and stuff, but you already promote your music.
Or like if you even want to just get in and get started through those people, meet the people you need to meet, and then be like, because when it comes to people that book, it's not like there's a loyalty there. You just go to them and say, hey, can you book me? And then like, boom. Yeah.
Go to the open mics. Every single one you hear of, go on Eventbrite, Google Orlando open mics, go to them, talk to the person who runs it, and get booked. That's simple. That's free. That is free. That's whatever. You're just getting on there doing an open mic. You're not paying anything. They're not paying you or whatever. Build your network by doing that. Build your fan base. Build your crowd. Talk to everybody in the crowd. Have them follow you. Have them do all of that good stuff. And then now you got 100 people who will for sure pay $15 for a ticket. It may cost you $600 to rent out a venue that is 120 person capacity. You can make that back if 60 people pay $10 a ticket.
There you go.
You're now broken even.
That's the math.
All right. So you can get 100 people out. Now you're in the positive. What are we talking about? Now, just don't oversaturate your market. You can start looking outside of your market and then getting on with other people. But if you're promoting your music already, what is the difference from promoting that you're live somewhere and everybody should show up to see you perform your new song or this or that or do this or do that live? There's absolutely no difference. It's just like I don't want to use logic in this stream, but it's putting your destiny in your own hands. Now, granted, I'm not saying don't have friends, don't make network, don't do connections. I'm the farthest away from saying that. But what I'm saying is don't rely on somebody else to provide your destiny for you. Provide your own goddamn destiny.
There you go.
If you cannot get booked, or you're like, hey, I got 100 people who want to see me perform, but I can't. Nobody's booking me. Go to these same venues. Go to Binks and be like, hey, Binks, you got a Tuesday open?
Yeah.
Let me perform here on a Tuesday. You don't have anything going on a Tuesday, so therefore, your price for me to book this place might be $500. I can get my followers to pay $15 a ticket to come out. $15, and I get 50 people. 15 times 50. What are we talking about? Now you're in profit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I went on a rant, but
yeah. I would say start by getting in with the people that book, and then when you see where you stand or what you need to work on, then you can adjust from there. But in the way that he's talking about, like adjust in a way that you're going more independent of them, making your own shows, that kind of stuff.
Nah, I wouldn't fuck with. I wouldn't do that with Taylor Swift, Dr. Blake.
Fun thing about Taylor Swift and booking shows in Orlando is that Taylor Swift played like the second FMF ever here.
Word?
Yeah, what was that? Aunt Annie's, was that what the place
Cafe
was?
Annie's?
Cafe Annie's.
Taylor Swift played at
Taylor
Cafe Annie's?
Yeah, she was not big.
Wow.
Yeah, but she did what Diana's talking about, like building that audience, building connections.
I mean, it's really this entire industry is about networking, staying humble, and humbling yourself, but also pushing yourself to unrealistic measures that nobody else will push you to. So you have to have the faith in yourself. So that's why a lot of musicians and a lot of people in the industry are narcissistic, because nobody believed in them but themselves, and they have proved it to themselves.
Yep.
So nobody can ever tell them anything different.
Yep.
So that's why everybody in this industry is always saying remain humble, because there's so much narcissism in this industry, and there's a reason why. But for yourself, you got to just go out, attack, get things done, do what you need to do, and take your destiny in your own hands. And granted, still look for opportunities to get booked, but that should not be the main thing. Why? The reason why I'm in the position I am today is because nobody booked me. I started booking myself. That's how I learned all this. Nobody booked me. I bought out a venue and sold it out.
I'm not showing him this.
Yeah, no, it's
AI generated.
But nobody booked me. Me and my homies, we grabbed our own venue, sold it out ourselves, and then that was the start of it, because it was like, we can do it. Why would we pay anybody for us to play on their show? Why would we pay anybody for this? Why would we do this? Granted, we'll perform on somebody else's show if they want to book us, but they're booking us because they know we just sold out our own show. So that's why they're booking us, because they want our crowd to go to their show so that they get money.
Mm-hmm.
Leverage.
Yep.
Leverage. You can't, if you go to somebody in any industry that you ever worked in and you have absolutely no leverage, they're always going to brush over you. Even if you know that you can be great, if you do not have any form of leverage, nobody will listen to you. You have to have a form of leverage. And that's not saying put somebody underneath your foot type of leverage. It's saying I have this ability.
Yep.
I have something.
I'm dying over here, by the way.
That's fine.
Let's listen to music.
I have something. You have something. Our somethings can be something. That's leverage. That's a form of leverage, so we say.
There you go.
But I know nobody's listening to this, man, but maybe Eduardo will clip it so that people who actually give a fuck will be listening.
We'll throw a little thumbs up on it.
But yeah, she asked the question, so
yeah. Well, now you know.
Hopefully that.
But work in that direction. Like start by meeting people and then work in that direction.
Yeah, the whole chat room's talking about Taylor Swift. You can't get away from it. That's why I hope the Ravens beat the shit out of the Chiefs.
Oh, so there's a conspiracy theory about that. Did you see
about
that?
The whole like Chiefs and 49ers because of the colors of the Super Bowl thing?
No, it's the ref that the NFL chose is notorious for throwing home team more penalties, like more severe penalties than they're literally trying to get the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl.
I've always believed that because I betted against the Chiefs, and I was even having a conversation like I shouldn't bet against the Chiefs. Because I wanted the Bills to win.
Last game.
I bet
wild.
I bet it on the Bills, but I was like, I shouldn't bet against the Chiefs because the Chiefs are the NFL and every ad places.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every ad places Golden Boy. So I'm like, I shouldn't bet against the Chiefs. I know even though the Chiefs are the underdog.
Yep.
And I would have made more money betting for the Chiefs, but I bet it on the Bills because I'm so tired of Taylor Swift swag surfing. And them doing articles talking about everything you need to know about the swag surf.
Yeah, see, who's one Lil Bev? Thank you for the follow. No, it's because the Saints Rams conference championship. It's the same ref. Yeah, it's that. That's the conspiracy theory. It's the same ref. So they're getting the ref that's like notoriously, like statistically, like he will punish the home team.
Nandrum says the only penalty I'm getting is from the African-American R&B singer Taylor Swift.
Next song. Let's do this.
Kenshi says 200 for a fucking nails.
200 for a fucking nail.
That's the life we live in.
Taylor Swift finna play to the Super Bowl. I
bet you Taylor Swift don't even pay 200 for her nails or 500 for her hair. So why are people trying to live above Taylor Swift's means? I bet you Taylor Swift get it for free.
Guarantee that.
Yeah, no, I'm betting on Baltimore, even though I know the refs are going to cheat.
Yeah. Woo.
I am betting on the rate. Who's the underdog? Is like anybody know the Vegas?
The under-over?
Yeah, anybody know the Vegas stats? Because if they put, I might do it like a what do they call it? Spread?
Yeah.
I might do a spread bet just because I know the Chiefs are going to get they're going to try everything to make the Chiefs win. So I'm gonna wait until the third quarter to place a bet when the Chiefs are like negative, or it'll be plus. And then they'll be plus like something.
Yeah.
And then I'll place a bet because then the refs are going to take over.
So it's late Wednesday for us. You can send music to www.consultqna.com through the submit tab there. We probably won't get to it tonight though. And thanks for the follow, Nate Brown.
Nandrum, no, she doesn't. So Nandrum said Taylor Swift looked like the type to look back and say spit on it. Don't you talk about Tay-Tay like that.
She says, don't you type shit.
Yo.
Oh, my God.
Is Maseo still hanging out?
He popped in a little while ago, but he said he was eating maybe. I don't know. Good Lord.
Because I'm going to put the list on the screen, and y'all can see who we got up here who's still hanging out with us. I'm going to scroll down a little bit.
God damn it. Oh, Maceo's here.
All right, Maceo's here. So we would have Maceo, which I just clicked on, Lamp Hugger. I think that's his producer name.
Lint Liquor.
And then Dollar Water. If Dollar Water's still hanging out, I don't know if he's
still hanging out. I saw him not too long ago.
Then after that, we'll have I Hate Ralph, which he sent a bunch of. He said play Silver Chain.
Yeah.
So let me mark Silver Chain is here. Okay. And then Mac Miller at gmail.com sent over a track that says Mac Miller. I'm just going to mark that incomplete because pretty sure Mac Miller's dead. How did you get that Gmail?
That's amazing.
Because it's – no, man. How did you get that Gmail? You know how much people would probably pay for that Gmail account?
somebody knows a guy named Mac Miller who had this Gmail from like 10 years before Mac Miller
You
got
could probably
famous.
resell that Gmail account.
Yeah. I found out that my Gmail is actually a company, and I was like,
yeah,
could be.
It's like the .com thing. You can sell Gmails and stuff.
Yep.
Put it up on eBay. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And then Joe Fish sent over another one called Swim, but we won't. Zoe Doggy has never said anything, so I'm going to just put...
Well, also, too, the name of the song is Gas Station Dick Pills, so I'm just kind of curious.
I'm not.
Okay.
All right.
Zoe Doggy versus the world. I wonder. That's a oddly suspicious name.
That's a JVS? All right. Lamp Hugger sent over a track called All My Bad, All My Risk, Too Many Ops, QnA exclusive.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
He said, so going to get real with y'all for a second, so I apologize in advance. Ever since I was 13, I have had problems with sewer, and then there's a bunch of asterisks, so we're going to assume that is sewage. He said he had problems with sewage thoughts. So sewage thoughts. He said, a.k.a. self-deletion. That's sewage thoughts. He said, for a few years now, I have been pretty good at keeping that way, but last year some shitty shit happened, and it's been back in my life again. Despite and some because of the shitty shit situation last year, I got a few really good looks, opportunities that I have never before. I'm grateful and blessed, but it's a weird situation for me emotionally at the moment, so I made a song about it. Essentially, P.S., the song was originally a reference I made for another artist, but got attached and continued writing for my own. The artist is more than likely going to use it, so I probably will never drop this song. So it's a QnA exclusive.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Let's check this one out. It's called All My Bad, All My Risk, Too Many Ops. Let's check it out.
Oh, just as does make an actual point. You can just put a random email in there.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I had to delete a whole bunch.
All my risks, I done went through all my life to live like this. Don't touch my bag, little bitch you wish. Put my feelings and my fears up on my wrist and walk around like I'm that bitch. You can't tell I'm crying in this new Chanel. Ain't not fresh. He says in chase. On my wrist and sit, on my wrist and on my missing tears. On my bed and on my wrists, I can't fake a fit. On my bed and on my wrists, I can't be
No, but
sincere.
Twitch probably blocked the word.
It smell like bitch in here. There too many eyes, there too many critics. I swear to this shit, but still in the black. Good job, hot, yeah. Too many fakes, too many bukus, had ahead of your deal. Too many parents that you be glued to, they gon' muddy your feel. Too many actors, too many white lines, but you show niggas real. Show niggas what? And show niggas serious, dog. How they paint him as villainous, dog. Yeah, I know that little nigga's just 20-something. He ain't really that venomous, dog. Yeah, I know we got enemies, dog. They ain't killers, they really be talking. And they did it, admit it, shit, I know the truth, but fuck it if I get involved. Godspeed. I don't like pictures. Ever since I got my bag, they've been out my reach. Getting no features, these niggas ain't getting no features. Got a set list with my bed and on my wrist. I feel the band beneath my wrist. You can't tell I'm bleeding through these Nula floors. On my wrist, running for the hills. On my wrist and sit, on my wrist and on my missing tears. On my bed and on my wrists, I can't fake a fit. On my bed and on my wrists, I can't be sincere. It smell like bitch in here. There too many eyes, there too many critics. I swear to this shit, but still in the black. Good job, hot, yeah. So, where do we go from here? I'm tired of feeling fear over the moon. Oh, where do we go
Cool.
So that was Lamp Hugger, All My Bad, All My Risk, Too Many Ops is the name of that. It's a demo / reference track.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Yeah, because there's parts where it's just like, okay, that needs to be cleaned up, but it's a reference. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, go back and use that to sing on top of it and really use a really good mic and really build it out and make it sound good if you were taking that path.
I'm in a weird place because since it's a reference and since he said it may never release.
Right.
And even though he grown attached to it, so he finished writing it and stuff like that, it may never release. I don't know where to give feedback. That's a position where it's like,
if you're thinking about throwing it away, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's weird, and I don't want that to be what's happening. I appreciate the exclusive. I appreciate listening to it.
Yeah.
I think song wise and structure wise of the song, it's good.
It's a good song.
I don't know what artists you have in mind that you're going to work with or who might do this. That will be interesting to hear their rendition versus this rendition. That will be interesting. But I don't know if I can be like, well, try this, do this, touch this up, do that, and then just be like, well, no.
Yeah.
I can't.
One thought that I had, and really, this is really my only comment on it, is like that ending, that where you're really like you're high up in your head voice.
Yeah, it's a couple harmonies on that too.
And there is, and I feel like that could be used throughout as like a and then he's doing the main like chorus on it with that going on in the background, and that would have been really cool. And then ended the way it ends, so that way you solidify that last, like, this is the beautiful thing that was happening the whole time.
But if it's a reference, can he even tell the artist who's going to do it to do that?
You could ask really nice. He says it's a female artist, so.
I mean, if he's involved in the recording of it, because sometimes you send a reference and then they just do it their own way. Based off of the lyrics and the reference. And they might rewrite it.
Yeah. Yeah. You never know. I guess we'll find out when he gets that back. But that's the only thing that rang to me was, I mean, that is like, this is an idea, not really changed, really. It's just doing that, taking that ending and putting it at where the chorus is. Let that happen during the chorus also. Because it's a cool line, and I feel like it can match up with what's happening on the vocals. But he's gonna get Sexy Red or Ice Spice. It's amazing. Maceo's got those kind of connections.
Ain't it crazy? They both silently falling off together. People don't know. Sexy Red is not as falling off as Ice Spice.
She's a little bit more current though, right?
Yeah. But it's happening.
Yeah,
it is happening. So who's gonna be the next one that the industry pushes forward to talk about their vagina?
Whoever bubbles up from TikTok and is like, I'll talk about my vagina.
Who's going to be the next that talks about their vagina? We got, I think in about a month or two, we'll get the next one. Actually, no, I think Sexy Red. No, about three months max, we'll get another one. It might be Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift's she will be.
Flo Millie's been around for a long time.
She will be playing. She'll be hot because she would have just won the Super Bowl.
Flo Millie had a semi-hot song, but it didn't do Ice Spice and all their numbers, so the industry wrote her off. She already had her turn.
Yeah.
There has to be, in the industry, there can only be one female.
Singing
for
about
some
her vagina.
reason.
Yeah.
There can only be one.
It's true.
So
you're famous when you make it into the rotation, not just one time. Yeah, it's a cool song. Cool song.
Nah, no joke. Flo Millie is fire. Flo Millie is fire. But Flo Millie had one song that was a little popular, but it didn't do Ice Spice and Sexy Red numbers. So they're looking for the next. They're not going to double back to Flo Millie. They're not going to double back to Lizzo.
She had her time.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, start paying attention to it. For some reason, the industry, it can only be one. And I never liked it because I was like in the 90s and 2000s, there was a lot of female representation in rap, R&B, and everywhere.
Yeah.
And
now there's just
some reason.
There's just one.
Some reason it's like in rap, there can be one.
Yep.
I mean, in your local area, there might be 5.
No, but it was like, you think about like, there was Fugees, and then Lauryn Hill.
I mean, Fugees, Lauryn Hills, Erykah Badu. We can keep naming
I know, but
them.
then you say those names. You talk about Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
You talk about that time period, and you think about it, and it was like, yeah, she did her thing, and then it was like bloop, and then next one, and then bloop, and then next one.
But in that time, Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Erykah, a lot of them all coexisted.
Yeah.
They all coexisted.
Yep.
But now
It's
one.
like,
you got Glorilla. No, we have to knock Glorilla down, and now we have to put up Ice Spice.
yeah.
All right. Ice Spice, and then all right, Ice Spice, you're starting to teeter off. Here's Sexy Red. Let's introduce Sexy Red. I mean, Sexy Red. Maybe it was Glorilla and then Sexy Red.
Yeah.
So it was Glorilla, and it was like, all right, Glorilla. Then Glorilla started rapping about stuff where it was like, Glorilla got lyrics. And then they were like, all right, we need
Put the brakes on
we
that.
need more Pound Town.
Yep.
Here's Sexy Red.
Yep.
Sexy Red is on top now. Now Sexy Red, and then Ice Spice bubbled up a little bit.
And now it's Mr. Altismo time.
So
you
it's
just
like,
got to sing about your vagina, Mr. Altismo.
So it's like, who's
Flo Millie Bobby Brown.
somebody's coming next. We're at that point in the cycle. Who's gonna be next? Nandrum says the reason these female artists not holding out is because I'm not managing them. If I was managing them, everybody eating. Bet that.
Who we got left?
We got
very much.
What time is
no
it? Oh,
experience
it's
in that.
really late.
Yeah.
We got Dollar Water up next.
All right.
And then I Hate Ralph, and then we're done. So 2 more.
I'm drawing the line there. If they're either way.
No, yeah, it's 2
I'm
more.
feeling it.
Yeah, it's 2 more. We got Dollar Water and I Hate Ralph, and then we're out of here.
All
So
right.
Dollar Water sent over a track. It's a work in progress. It's called The Marathon. He said, the day before Nipsey Hussle died, I told my wife, I feel like the culture is about to lose someone important, like a really big deal. He said, someone like T.I. or Snoop Dogg. Crazy enough, he was somewhat a mixture of both. I promise this really happened, and no, I don't smoke dope. Fuck Eric Holder, Free Crip Mac, rest in peace Nipsey Hussle. Okay. You know what was interesting? When Nipsey Hussle died, I feel like in our general area, which is the South, Florida, nobody knew who the fuck he was.
This is true.
And then when he died, it's the thing where it's like people give people flowers after they're dead.
Yep.
That's why we do the whole respect me like I'm dead. Y'all can
Yep.
check out the T-shirt on our website. But and it's a nice T-shirt, by the way. So if y'all want to look at that, y'all can order that T-shirt. It's called Respect Me Like I'm Dead, where it essentially means give me my flowers while I'm alive.
Yeah.
Respect me in real life like I'm dead. Because Nipsey Hussle, his situation, I knew who he was. I didn't listen to Nipsey Hussle's music. To this day, I don't listen to Nipsey Hussle music. And I'm okay admitting that I wasn't a fan of Nipsey Hussle. Not saying that I didn't respect any of his stuff.
Yeah.
Like, as his business mind, you would listen to his interviews. His interviews are fire. He
Yeah.
talked a lot about the music business, and those are very fire. It was very educational when it came to that. But I didn't listen to his music.
True.
And when he died, everybody was acting like they were birthed underneath his nutsack. They are all it's beyond insane how people are acting. And I mean that's just the way of the world.
Yeah.
So just respect people like they're dead. Respect people like they've gone away.
Respect the living.
It's okay to be real too. Like, damn. Everybody just trying to follow the crowd and fit in.
Yeah. That's the way that it is.
I mean, we can argue that it's human nature, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, when it hits hard, it hits really hard. I get it. I 100% get it. Every hip-hop movie.
They did it with Lil Peep, Kid's Dick Ride, his music after he died. I don't know anybody who mentions Lil Peep anymore.
That fad has come and gone.
That
apparently.
lasted about a month. Nipsey Hussle was more like Nipsey Hussle had a lot of underground followers, so it became you never listened to Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
and then it became you had to be cool. Now you can proclaim. Now you can share this post because you were like, damn, Nipsey Hussle was spitting and talking real facts. Oh my God.
It's funny because it's hipster culture no matter what race you are. It's a hipster mindset. Oh, you didn't listen to that EP that he released to nobody that I heard? Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I'm okay admitting I didn't listen to Nipsey to this day.
I mean, but you know the importance of what he brought, and that's the important part.
Yeah, I knew, like, my man had fans. He really good on the business side, and he did some really cool things and some real creative things when it came to the business side of his independent grind with the music. His girlfriend, his wife, fine as hell. We ain't going.
Very important.
Hey, come on. Let's talk about it. All right, let's listen to this song called Marathon by Dollar Water. Let's check it out. Play.
All of my siblings grew up in different homes. Solid as a rock and prefer to handle our shit alone. I ain't had nobody to show the boy how to skip a stone. Graduated from the easy bake to a kitchen stove. Quit to burn a bridge. Cross me, ain't no turning back. No discrimination. Red dots where your turban at. Niggas walk around with 7 9s like the birth of rap. Sipping Arizona tea, steady burning blacks. Grew up in the Sunshine State. California Caton, thinking when I get to Atlanta, suddenly I'll make it. I ain't leave with shit.
I know a girl who is one of Lil Wayne's girls. That it's wild when you hear about those stories. She didn't have a baby by him, but she was one of his girls.
Oh.
And they were good times.
Repossessions and probation. 7 years later, I got it. All it took was patience. Now it's only stew when I cook up. I crossed the finish line. How much time that it took just ain't what's on my mind. Word to Nipsey, I run this race at my own pace. From Thug Holidays to Champagne with gold flakes. Like, whoa, it ain't take that long. Ain't no wine team, had to get it on my own. Started at a slow creep, now I'm on the run. And if it's hard to see, just know your time will come. You'll be looking back like, whoa, it ain't take that long. Niggas don't believe, fuck them, do it on your own. Gotta get this shit your all, can't settle for less than one. I'll meet you there, my nigga, till then let's get it done. Love come and go with the season, so be cautious. A lot of y'all take hate to heart, that right there's your problem. Niggas get a couple followers, get to talking like they bosses. They be quiet when you win, yet they celebrate your losses. We ain't having that. It's hard enough as is in its habitat. So
all right, is it me or is it it's very compressed but low?
So I think that it's double tracked. I think that it's double tracked and vocal lined. And so what, instead of having like a main center vocal, it's spread between
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it could be compressed. Like, it doesn't have the I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm in the it's cool for what it is, but I think that it could be brought up. Yeah.
It's degrading, kind of like
it's
not
degrading
it
to
brings,
the people that sing. Yeah.
No, it's just it just sounds like quality's lacking.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. It's a cool concept. See, Maseo.
keep your head down, get your money and grow this cabbage patch. Break the curse.
Shouts out to Persona.
Shouldn't have
I think Persona 3 remastered
behind the wheel of a Cadillac.
That's the Persona that got me into Persona.
Cause it's always someone watching. Stay out other people's business. Don't let no one count your pockets. If a nigga disrespect you, fuck it. Let us see them all. Why make this shit harder when your time already barred? Mind your pride. Barely know a nigga name, but that's your rider, that's your slime. He'll be the first to hide when it's time to slide. Moral of the story, gotta let it go. Might can't see the other side, but you'll be there before you know. Like, whoa, it ain't take that long. Ain't no wine team, had to get it on my own. Started at a slow creep, now
like
I'm on
this kind of this kind of effect. There's like a little bit more distortion here, and this could work with this. I'm thinking now, like, what could correct your feeling on that? And so I had to kind of come up.
Just something in the center that's in the front.
That, or like, I'm trying to come up with like a way to make that work. And I think that the way to make that work would be to mix the hard left and right in mono, so you know what frequencies are like warm and coming out and not fighting with each other, and then go back into stereo, so that way they are more present. Because I feel like there are frequencies that are cut, so that way there isn't fighting going on.
But it also has that
yeah
in it.
Yeah,
as
I don't know how to. It's just it's such an interesting technique, and it'd be really cool to make this work because I really like the concept of it. But it feels like it's the wrong frequencies, and they're just pushed back a little bit. So I don't really have an answer, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then sidebar to Persona 3. Persona 3 is really, really great. If you have never played it and you're into JRPGs, check out Persona 3. What was what got me on a Persona series, and the reason why is because it was literally them shooting themselves in the head to bring out their ego.
Yeah.
And that sold me because I was like, yo, this concept, and every Persona after that got more kind of kiddie-ish. I would say Persona 5 is good.
Yeah.
It's not as kiddie as Persona 4.
Okay.
Persona 5 is good. I like because Persona 5 kind of went back to we're going to go a little bit closer to Persona 3, but Persona 3 was dark.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
And that's what I loved about it, where it was just like your persona, to bring your persona out, you had to shoot yourself in the head. So it was like destroy yourself to bring out ego. It was like, it's so many things in Persona 3 that's just like, yo, this is fire.
Yeah.
But they had to go away from the guns and stuff because Japan.
Because Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Run. And if it's hard to see, just know your time will come. You'll be looking back like, whoa, it ain't take that long. Niggas don't believe, fuck them, do it on your own. Gotta get this shit your all, can't settle for less than one. I'll meet you there, my nigga, so then let's get it done.
Like, I feel like what should be happening in the production is there should be one main line and maybe some doubling on the outside, but like put the verse in the middle and then put that ending that you just did with like a little bit of dust on it as just purely stereo, and let the stereo movement be the thing that makes this really interesting. But I do really like the concept of it and the performance of it. This is a fun track.
That, or do the vocals where in the middle you can do a side a dub where it's left right, and then have the main vocal go into some automation. What would it be, like guitar? What is it, an overdrive? That sounds like what he was trying to go for there with a guitar overdrive at the end.
Right,
but it's super subtle. So just have that main vocal pan into automation with guitar.
True.
Or like put it on an effects chain, automate the dry wetness of it.
There you go.
And then bring it back out or something like that.
Like one of the most underrated effects in hip hop and pop and stuff like that is just panning. Like it's ridiculous that how much subconscious attention you can draw to a track just by moving little things throughout. That's why fucking George Martin was the king of production during the Beatles era, because he used the panning knob so much.
Yeah, so
cool track, really cool track, really fun track. I always appreciate a good Dollar Water track.
All right, so shouts out to Dollar Water for that. Last but not least, we do have I Hate Ralph, who sent over the song called Silver Chain. He says, this is a synth punk song. I screamed my penis off.
Love it.
Okay, we're gonna check this out, and
Fuck
we're gonna put it on the screen.
Fuck me up.
So I'm going to throw it on the screen in just a second. And then I'm going to hit play in just a second.
Shout out to that boy Alfred for holding down Wayne. Name one bad Alfred. There is none.
Isn't there only one?
I mean, like actor-wise. Yeah. Brick wall.
The music on my neck, like a silver chain. The
Just for my neighbors. I don't want this song in their nightmares. Like, this would turn a good dream to a nightmare.
What's we're racing at high speed now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Shouts out to I Hate Ralph for that. I think he said that was his Screamo track. I didn't hear any Screamo. That's the track he wanted us to play.
I don't really have any notes for it, but I do have a artist that you should look into, and we're done for the night.
Yes, it is.
But thanks for popping in, and pop in next week and come listen to music.
Madrid is faithfully in the Discord promotional.
He is. Yep. They are. I don't know. He, she, it, they are. Them there hills.
Batman. Yeah.
Batman. But if you want to check something out on Netflix, there is of all things, he's a legitimate, like, good old country boy who made country music, good country music. And then he was like, I'm going to make a rock album. And then he made the rock album, and then I think he was like tripping on drugs the entire time. Then he made the rock album, and he's like, I'm going to go to Japan and have a bunch of guys make anime to this. And then he did, and then he released it on Netflix, and it's called Sturgill Simpson's Sound and Fury.
Yeah.
And so that reminds me, like with your synths and like the way that you have everything built and all the effects that you're using, listen to Sound and Fury. It's an okay album. It's pretty good. But it's mostly about the fact that like every sound is real. The synths, he like dialed in all the synths. When he wanted an 808, he made an 808. So there was no pre-programming, no nothing. So I feel like you could be pulling from that to influence this kind of stuff. Really like screechy, screamy, effecty kind of stuff. So, not Alex telling me.
I think I Hate Ralph. I think we spoke about his actual overall sound quality before.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think we told him like almost start from scratch.
Yeah.
Because like this is just loud and you can't really hear anything he's saying, and I don't know if it's on purpose.
I mean, there's a sound, there's a genre for that. So if that's just a genre, I think pull more, like go harder into it. To be honest,
yeah, I mean, even if it's the genre, there is a way you can make
right.
instruments sound less like white noise.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, don't turn this sounds like all the faders of everything is turned up, and then the master fader's turned all the way up.
Yeah. Yeah. So
like do basic mixing. Basic mixing, not even that. That's mid-tier mixing. I'm talking about basic mixing as in put a fader down of something you don't want to hear much of and put a fader up of something that you want to hear more of.
And then pan it a little bit.
If you want something coming out of the left speaker, pan it a little to the left or 100% to the left. You want something coming out the right speaker, pan it a little bit to the right. For your vocals, if you want them heard, compress, EQ, turn the faders down of everything else, turn your vocals up just a little bit more, and then we'll get to the very basic level of a mix. Even if you want to be loud, like mix it properly first, and then you can make it loud later. But let's hear something mixed basic mixing level properly first. Then if you're like, but I want it loud, I want it distorted, we will tell you, send it to the stream. We will tell you how to make it loud and how to make it distorted. And we can make it sound just like this.
Yeah.
But it will be good.
Yeah.
It won't just sound like
just give me 4 bass players.
Yeah.
Give me 4 bass players and the god tier drummer.
Yeah. Cause like if you're like, I don't really want my lyrics to be heard. I want it to sound like there's a type of guitar playing in the background. I also want my voice to have an overdrive effect on the vocal, so I sound like I'm
Is it Fits in the Tantrums? That sounds like that.
There's a couple of people who sound like that. I just can't remember the name. You're running down our shine. Does he do it? No, not him. On the back of a hurricane. No, when you were young, he doesn't do it. Yeah.
It's just like grungy and distorted. But
yeah. There's a way to do it, and there's a way where you can make it sound good. But first, move those faders and knobs to where it sounds okay. Once it sounds okay there, the effects will bring it to that sound. Just get the levels correct first.
I don't know what that is. Nate No Face. Okay. I can't feel my face anymore.
All right.
That's Wednesday.
Yep.
We started early.
We started early and ended late.
That's how we do. It's always I want. But what do you need? Thank you. Exactly. All right. What are we finishing with?
Oh, should it be a song?
Should we just turn it off?
Yeah, we just
Just shut the button.
Where were we at? Could we do?
And that's Thursday.
What's something I listened to that was fire today? While I was in the gym.
My brain is so mush right now because I heard a song and I was like, yo, John Q would fucking destroy this song. He would love this song. And I forgot. Just turning it off would be a power move.
Yeah. Oh, I guess for the culture,
okay,
we'll just do this.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on everything.
Thanks for hanging out.
We're going to get up out of here. We'll see y'all.
See you.
You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up them stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it, and plus because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here, that's why you keep on coming there. You nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he live too weird, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up them stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it, and plus because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here, that's why you keep on coming there. You nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he live too weird, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.